been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life moves fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want. What we want.
My new bitch look like Halle Berry, but she don't love me, she too scary. My old bitch front like Jackie Brown. I wanna know if she too down. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract, girl, no maybe. In the meantime,
It's not for what I want.
it's some me time.
Hope you doing what you want.
Crib by the beach like Odell. Over all my killers don't tell. Shadow my mark of the New York the shelf. Now my bitch is to Chanel. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract, girl, no maybe. In the meantime,
It's not for what I want.
it's some me time.
Hope you doing what you want. Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you do what you want.
In the meantime,
It's not doing what I want.
it's some me time.
You doing what you want.
In the meantime,
It's not doing what I want.
it's some me time.
You doing what you want.
Maybe I don't love myself, I don't know. Leave me here, I'll fuck myself. See me in the mirror, I duck myself. Don't need muscle, fuck my wealth.
Like a glance from the past, you can see the dark. In the frame, you're the poster on the wall. My dreams, you the prince, and I'm the pop. Fairy tales, I'm the Houston. Oh, got me questioning what you've done to me. Used to be out of reach. Feel like you're testing me, you're the necessity. Full court press on me. Don't fuck me up, don't let me down. You know I wanna be around. You tugging more and more. I just can't get everything so I crazy. I'm letting down my guard. Don't fuck me up, don't let me down. Cause if you ever wanna drown, I need to hear it from you. Looking when you're young, you tell me how can fuck me up, don't let me down. Such a risk, but I'm willing to take a chance. What you think with my heart in your hand? Gotta learn how to let someone hold you. Take time, gotta trust who I let you trust. Got me questioning what you've done to me. Used to be out of reach. Feel like you're testing me, you're the necessity. Full court press on me. Don't fuck me up, don't let me down. You know I wanna be around. You tugging more and more. I just can't get everything so I crazy. I'm letting down my guard. Don't fuck me up, don't let me down. Cause if you ever wanna drown, I need to hear it from you. Looking when you're young, you tell me how to fuck me up, don't let me down. If you really care for me, just make sure you're there for me.
Style.
I'm loving the studio. Like, as soon as I walked in, I was like, this is it right here. I just got into my element. So I'm loving it. I just really enjoyed listening to Jamil. It was just a great conversation. I mean, this is good. I'm like, okay, this is... Maybe we'll see after today. We'll see how tonight pans out. Yeah. We'll see.
We want to give a shout out to our season 4 sponsor, A Servant's Heart LLC. A Servant's Heart prides themselves in community care. They offer non-medical and HPC transportation, as well as home personal care. For questions, to schedule consultation, or to join their team of professionals, you can follow them on Facebook at A Servant's Heart LLC. Email them at aservantshearttoledo@gmail.com, that's 2 T's, or give them a call at 419-407-5399. So thank you again to A Servant's Heart for their support of the Mud Talk podcast and being our season 4 sponsor.
Hey. Yo, what's good, y'all? Let's try it again.
Oh.
There we go. All right. What's good, y'all? It's your homie Big T.
And I'm Shay Renee.
Hi, Miss Amy.
And you are officially tuned in and tapped into the hottest podcast that brings you the latest in music, news, and fashion, and the only show that keeps our ears to the streets.
While you grind and shine.
Hey, there we go. So I forgot to push that button.
Oh, we're just talking to ourselves.
We're having a night tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
This is what happens when you do this live TV stuff. But it's a Friday night. It's almost 95 degrees outside.
It is almost 95.
75.
It's
But we'll
75
take it.
degrees.
Yeah,
I
it was,
definitely take it.
yeah, it was pretty close. But it's a brand new episode of Mud Talk. We are here live. I'm on spring break, so I'm feeling good.
I'm on a long weekend break.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
Yeah, 4 days.
Did you have
I was off today,
Good
and I'm off
Friday.
Monday.
Oh, damn. That's
So
nice.
it's like a mini spring break. I already had my other spring break.
Oh, that's lit.
It's the spring break after the spring break.
Oh, that must be nice.
Yeah, it is.
The kids don't go back till Tuesday, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know about y'all. I just started mine yesterday.
My kids go back
Oh,
Monday.
geez.
So I get a kid-free day on
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah,
I'll be
so
out of town. I don't care.
It don't matter what my kids are doing. I'm out.
yeah, I'm on spring break until the 28th, 29th, actually. We go back on the Tuesday.
So
Nice.
And then you're just like going to be back for a couple weeks and then you're done.
Yep, we have 14 school days left. I don't know who's counting, but
Why do you even have a spring break at that point? They should have had it a long time ago.
stop being a hater.
I'm just saying.
He'll take his breaks as he can. get
Right.
Hello, yes. But we have two very important guests in the building today.
Very-
Not just one,
very
two,
important.
Very important. Okay, VIP. But we have comedian and entertainer Miss DivaNae is in the building. She's going to come in and we're going to chop it up with her. And then we also have Akira Miller, who is a representative from Mint Cannabis, because it's a special holiday coming up.
Yep.
And it's not just Easter.
Well, I was going to say Easter. But 420.
I don't think she's going to talk about Easter.
You don't. Hey,
Maybe.
we're talking about the Most High, okay?
It is.
That's all I'm just saying.
Okay, you sat and thought about that dad joke for a long time. You said, "Let me just throw this dad joke
Yeah.
out there."
We're talking about the Most High. That's exactly who we're talking
Jesus.
about.
The big G.
You have enough of this, you might see the big G.
You could maybe just a little bit of it. Depends on how you handle it.
Yes, just a little bit. But she's from Mint Cannabis. She's a representative. She's going to be coming in and tapping in with us. But y'all know we can't get this thing started until we do what's called Big T with the
Tea.
Yes, and this is where I give you all of the celebrity news and gossip that is going down with these celebrities. So let's go ahead and get into it. I don't have my paper today, so
No, it's not official.
it's not official.
This is just semi-official.
Allegedly.
It's allegedly official.
Off the record.
Off the record.
Off the record. That's not always off the record, I feel like.
Maybe, I don't know. But all of our news comes from TMZ. And so let's start talking about Diddy. So Diddy's
Wait, we're back to Diddy.
Yes, we are.
All
I'm
right.
tired of the deal.
Yeah, well, I am too.
Did you say the diddler?
Yeah.
Why did I feel like that was like a character in Batman? Like I heard you say that and I was like the diddler?
Well, because he was
The Riddler.
the Riddler.
Diddler.
Was the diddler.
It's the diddler.
Yes.
Like Diddy. Okay.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm not trying to get sued.
Please. All right. So all of our news comes from TMZ. So Diddy's trial will proceed as scheduled because the judge just ruled on his team's motion to delay the trial for 2 months, and he's not giving him no more time.
Mhm.
So Diddy's team, they wanted 2 more months before they went to trial, and he was just like, yeah, no, that's not happening. So the hearing was held in New York City Friday after Diddy's team accused prosecutors of turning over evidence too slowly, asking the judge to grant more time so they can comb through all of the new recent evidence. The judge disagreed with Diddy's side, pointing out that the rapper has 4 law firms representing him who should be able to sort through everything to be ready for the case that is scheduled to start May 5th. That's a hell of a Cinco de Mayo.
That, you know what? It's going to be a celebration.
He's going to need a margarita.
That-
Or a few. But so, as you know, Diddy has been locked up in Brooklyn, which is a notorious federal jail called MDC in New York City, since he was arrested at a Manhattan hotel in September. And he's facing 5 federal charges, 2 of sex trafficking, 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, and 1 count of racketeering.
Wow. That's just New York. It doesn't have charges in Florida too.
He has charges in a few places.
So they're going to fly him out after he's done with these.
Yep.
If he ever gets out of jail there.
If he ever gets out,
He's going to go fly to Miami and there's what, drug charges there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got a lot going on.
Baby oil charges.
So,
Or whatever else they found.
All right. In other news, Khloe Kardashian said her kids are not staying in nobody's houses ever.
Yes.
The sleepovers, nothing like that.
I agree.
Yes. So she says her kids aren't bringing their PJs and sleeping bags to her friends' houses ever because she says she's not comfortable with them staying over her friend's house or any type of sleepovers. And you know the reason why? She said true crime is the reason why.
She watches true crime.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
The reality star admitted her strict rules about her children sleeping away from home on her Chloe in Wonderland podcast, telling her guest, UFC President Dana White, that she's very strict on the rule and arguing times are different from when she was a kid. Kardashian went on to say they're not allowed to have sleepovers just because I was one of those types. I just think it's too much. I watch too much Dateline. While she wouldn't say if this applies to all people or if there are trusted family members or friends where True and her little bro Tatum are allowed to crash. Though during a 2022 lie detector test, she admitted True wasn't sleeping at even Kourtney Kardashian's place. So her kids can't even stay.
I thought I saw a sleepover, like a Keeping Up with the Kardashians episode where she was like at Kim's house, or like they had the maybe they all went to Khloe's house. Maybe she's okay with having kids at her house.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
she said they are not even staying at her family's house. They are staying at home with her.
And you said you agree, Shay?
I definitely agree. So I mean, it's scary these days, but you got to be careful who you trust.
Yeah.
Especially with my kids, I don't trust too many people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And
I'm that mom that has all the kids at my house.
yeah. And even with family members, you also have to trust them too.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful.
I let my kids stay the night, but it's people that I know very, very well. Like if
Yeah.
it's not family members, because I don't have a lot of family around that she would stay at.
Right.
Yeah.
But I do have friends that are like family, and those are the only ones I trust. But if I don't know, I'm asking 175 questions.
Oh, yeah.
And my kids know that at any point in time, wherever they are at any time, I can show up.
Yep.
They're not going to know. If they're out by the fire, I'm out by the fire.
Yep.
And so just to check in and make sure they're mostly behaving.
Yeah. My son and I had a safe word, and the word was ice cream. So
Yeah.
wherever he would call, he'd be like, "Dad, can we get some ice cream?" We sure can. I'll be there in
Yep.
5 minutes.
Yeah, my oldest son and I and my daughter, we do the same thing.
Yeah.
And I always say you can always put it on me, like whatever it
Yeah.
might be. And I think one time he used it because he didn't want to be at a party and said, hey, safe word. And then I was like, what's up? He's like, I got to go. So I just said, hey, you got to babysit. You forgot.
Yeah. All right. And in our last piece of news, Lil Wayne is feeling away, still about the Super Bowl. He's still talking about it.
Wait, what is this, April?
Yeah, he's still feeling away. But nearly 133 million people watched Kendrick Lamar diss Drake during this year's Super Bowl halftime performance. But Lil Wayne says that he wasn't one of them. But he said he still has beef with the NFL, including even Jay-Z. The legendary rapper is claiming the NFL dangled the opportunity in front of him only to flip the script and claim they weren't in control of the show, while squaring a blame on Jay-Z and Roc Nation. Now, if you remember, Wayne had been campaigning for the hometown Super Bowl halftime gig in New Orleans for more than a year, only to reveal how much the snub gutted him in a very public fashion. While talking with Rolling Stone, Wayne says the NFL persuaded him to be more visible on the celebrity scene, which found him out of his comfort zone. They had him hanging out with Tom Brady and even going to Michael Rubin parties. He goes on and says, to perform, it's a bunch of things they're going to tell you to do and not do. Ask us to kiss and ask us not to kiss. But Wayne told the pub, I ain't Drake. I ain't out there smiling like that everywhere. I'm in the stew, smoking and recording. Wayne also said someone at the NFL hit him up directly and told him, man, we ain't the one in charge. But it's all good because Wayne is dropping his new album, The Carter 6, which comes out in June.
I don't think they dangled anything in front of him. I think he just self-dangled.
No, well, New Orleans is his hometown.
It is.
It got his hopes up. So
Yeah.
It is, but I don't know that anybody said, okay, we're coming to your hometown, Wayne, you're going to perform. I think he was like, this is my hometown. I want to perform.
Yeah.
And, you know, why wouldn't they want Wayne at the events with the NFL stars and things like that?
I mean, I get it, but even Lil Wayne said that he didn't remember the lyrics to his own song.
Right.
So we're not going to put you up there on the biggest
on national
stage,
TV.
On national TV for getting half of your words. And at that time, too, Wayne had no new music out.
Right.
It was all about Kendrick.
Which it would have been a really good show.
Yes.
Like I think he could have, you know, done all of his classics and things like that. But I just think he self-imposed that.
Yes.
I don't think the NFL was ever like took it from him. Like said, okay, now you can have it, now you can.
Yeah. So I don't know, Wayne. Just come on, man.
Drop your album.
Drop an album. It's coming out in June, and you know maybe you can get it next year. Who knows?
Right.
Where is the Super Bowl next year?
Wait, I don't know.
I don't think they've announced it yet.
Yeah, I don't know, but maybe they'll have Lil Wayne next year. Maybe they'll have him perform in Seattle.
You know what? He could be real big in Seattle.
He could be real big in Seattle.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, that was the big tea with the tea. You know, I got some tea. I'm gonna spill it here first on Mud Talk. So, all right. Well, before we do anything, how's everybody feel? We didn't do our check-in. I don't think we checked in.
I feel great. I didn't have to work today.
Yeah, that's
got
good.
my Shirley Temple in my cup. Good.
You feel good. What about you, Shay? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I've been on vacation. Took my kids to Dallas for spring break. Got to visit my sister. I actually got to see my sister and my brother in the same day, so I was super happy about that. And then I'm going out of town again the beginning of this upcoming week. My husband and I are celebrating 1 year.
So ladies, 1 year already. That's awesome.
1 year already.
We're gonna give you a hand clap.
I'm glad you did that.
Yes, and not you.
I always
You
think
would have pushed the wrong
C
button.
is for clap.
C is for clap.
But it's actually it's not A.
It's not
for
A.
applause.
You know, every time y'all say that, I think about the wrong clap.
I know. I do too. That's where it comes from. I did used to
I
teach sex
started
ed.
cringing my seat over here when y'all say that.
C is for clap.
C is for
clap.
clap.
Clap,
All right, man. Let's go ahead. We got to go into commercial break and pay some bills. And when we come back, we are going to tap in with Miss DivaNae, who's going to be bringing all the jokes and all the laughs, man. Because if you don't know who she is, you're about to find out real quick. Because I got a feeling this show is about to take off real quick. So she get on the mic. So make sure y'all keep it locked. Go get a snack and be back right here on Mud Talk.
That sounded real big backish.
Want to get the word out about your business or organization? Well, the Hottest Podcast now offers the hottest sponsorship packages, starting as low as $15. That's right, $15 will help you get your business and organization out to millions and millions of listeners heard around the world. So make sure you go to the official Mud Talk Facebook page and check out our sponsorship packages right now. The Hottest Podcast is back with new merch dropping right now. Tap in and check out our latest in hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and now we have official Mud Talk water bottles and more. So make sure you head over right now to the official Mud Talk merch store and get into it. And right now, if you order, you'll get 25% off of all of the latest merch in our Mud Talk merch store. So go over to our Instagram page at Mud Talk 419 and get into all of the latest, newest merch that is available right now. Mud Talk, the only podcast that brings you the latest in music, news, and fashion, and the only show that keeps our ears to the streets while you grind and shine.
What's good, y'all? We are back here on Mud Talk. We want to say thank you to everybody who taps in and tunes in with us each and every Friday night. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, or whether you are listening to us on Spotify, Sirius XM Radio, iHeartRadio, or wherever you stream your podcast. So, but before we get into our interview with our guest, Miss DivaNae, we got to pay some bills, right? So E&T Transportation, going somewhere, we got you. E&T Transportation is a low-cost transportation service that offers services to the grocery store, doctor's appointments, work, school, and even airport runs. Services must be scheduled 24 hours in advance. For more information, hit them up at 419-820-0549 or 419-578-8040. Again, that is E&T Transportation. So get with them, tap in. And as we always say, E&T Transportation is cheaper than 2 Chipotle bowls or cheaper than a pack of cigarettes.
Yes, it is.
Or
Definitely cheaper than a DUI.
Yeah.
Well, and
everything else that goes with it.
Yeah, so, but yeah, it's a Friday night, so don't be drinking and driving. Hit up
No,
E&T Transportation.
E&T.
They got a couple checkpoints out tonight.
They do, and that's it. Yeah,
Yes, oh, y'all heard that.
very
Yeah,
popular locations.
Yes.
So-
Monroe and Upton and Door and Upton.
See, look at you doing your service for people
Look at
drinking
you,
and driving.
yes.
I had to warn all my people.
I got it. I already warned all mine earlier.
Yeah.
So that means stay over on Airport and Reynolds.
That mean I'm going home. I
Yeah.
don't play with them
Don't
people.
go, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So, Miss Amy, who do we have?
Well, we have Miss DivaNae, who is a bold and hilarious stand-up comedian and entertainer from Toledo, Ohio. She is known for her high energy, sharp wit, and magnetic stage presence, and she is quickly becoming a standout favorite in the Midwest comedy scene. So, welcome, Miss DivaNae. Let me try that again. Miss DivaNae.
Here we go. Let's give her a hand clap. What is good, Miss DivaNae? How you feel? How you feel?
What's up? I feel good. I feel like that. I forgot I put that. Shout out to Chat GPT
It's the best.
for the bio, because I was like, where the hell did you get that?
Yeah, we love us some Chat GPT.
I always want to know, like, what do you put in, right, to get your bio? You're like, I am here.
I said, Miss DivaNae, I'm a comedian, an entertainer. Make me a bio for Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it
Chat
worked.
GPT.
I made a resume and every goddamn thing. I'm gonna go international.
ChatGPT does it all.
Yeah.
They should have never hit me to that. I'll never have words for myself.
You don't need to.
Yeah. I also feel like with Chat GPT, like you can do a lot of shit. I also, what I found out? I found out with Chat GPT, like you can make it like be a little hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you have to talk to it.
Oh, so if I want to be hood, I can just ChatGPT it.
Well, if you want to
Can
have
you please make this white girl hood?
No, like if you want to
I wonder what it would do. If I said, make this white girl hood.
It's gonna give you some black forces.
And a black and mild.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I actually put my palm in there today and it read my palm.
Did it?
It did. Give me a palm. Give me a palm.
An app or
It is. You don't know AI?
no?
Oh, Shay,
I
we
heard
gotta
my
get you
friend
here.
say, write me up an essay that sounds like a fifth grader wrote it.
Yeah.
And when I read what it came up with, it did sound like a fifth grader wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's real good.
It's like, oh my God, you mean to tell me I'm dropping out of school and this exists?
Yes.
Let me back
It does. I walked in the other day. My daughter had a ChatGPT open and she had her notebook paper. I said, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm writing my essay." She said they make us handwrite it now, so we don't use AI.
Wow.
I was like, "Well,
That's pretty smart. Damn,
she's
Jay.
my hustler. She knows."
Damn,
Between
Jay.
that and Copilot,
At this point, we can identify where we want to be. I can be a doctor.
Yeah.
No, nice.
Shout
Ooh,
out
I
to
wonder if
Jay.
it could like prescribe, like tell you what you need to do
I got a BBN.
from ChatGPT. Let me know how that goes.
So before we get into all the jokes and everything, tell the people, how did you even get into doing comedy and stand-up comedy and things like that?
Ooh wee. Well, I think I stepped out the womb doing comedy, but on a more professional scale, it was just like a pipe dream, like just something I wanted to do. Years ago, I can't remember specifically what year, maybe 2016 or 17. I went to the Funny Bone to see Monique, and it was probably my second time ever going.
Mm-hmm.
But I enjoyed her show so much, I went back the very next day. And them tickets, because I paid for me and another person, it was $90. I paid that again to go back the next day, but this time I watched her and I paid attention. And I was like, this is just an act. Like, she did all of this yesterday, almost exactly the same way. She picked on a couple white people in the crowd. She picked on some black people in the crowd. She talked jokes about them and her crowd work. I was like, I want to do this. Like, the first night was like, I want to do this. The second night was like, I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
And for my 25th birthday, I said I was going to do it. And so many people said they wanted to see it. I backed out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Y'all about to see me flop? Absolutely not. And I was nervous about it for years. And then I got out of that sorry relationship. And you know, like when that burden is lifted and then you just start, like, I don't know what it is. Maybe I need to get in another relationship so I can dump it. So then I can like get to the next level. Maybe that's what's
I think you definitely need to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's that pain.
anybody out there.
And to get in that relationship, you got to do something like you got to go on like online or do something to so you can have content for that too. Like finding it, yeah.
Everything from now on has to be recorded.
Yeah.
I'm a celebrity.
Right.
Trying to take me up top. I don't got the money yet, but you know it's coming.
It's coming.
But no, like I decided a year after I ended that relationship. I was in a relationship for 7 years, and like a year after I ended it, I went on this cruise called Welcome to Jamrock Reggae Cruise. It was like the dopest experience, and I went by myself. I went all the way to Jamaica, and my family didn't even know where I was at. It was only 3 people that knew where I was at in the world. I was like, dang, you out here, you living. And I came home, and I just so happened to get on the Funny Bone website, and my friend was talking about going there, and I seen the open mic. I was like, I'm about to sign up. And then I got the email back that they said they want me in the lineup. I'm really about to do this. Baby, my knees felt like linguine when I got home.
I bet.
I was so nervous, like, oh my God, but they loved it.
Yeah.
Like, they loved it. And I was just talking. I didn't have a
So you didn't create anything.
No. I mean, I had my vision, and it worked out. So you find out when something is for you when it work out without you forcing it.
Yeah.
My vision was always, I don't know if y'all know anything about me, but I've been doing Caribbean dancing for years. I'm a twerkaholic. You know,
I love that for you.
I throw ass. I throw it.
Do you give ass throwing lessons?
I absolutely do.
Okay, I might need
Throw
some
that
of those.
ass in the circle.
Period.
I
They
need
made that song because of me.
I love that.
A round of applause, that was me. I was part of the beat. But my vision for doing comedy the first time, it just was something I wanted to do. I always thought it was funny. I wanted to twerk on stage. It was like, I've never seen a comedian do that. I've never seen it. So in my vision, and I wrote this down, and the song was supposed to be Little Booties Matter. That's the song I had picked for my vision. But when I wrote it down, it was like, you know, when they announce my name, then my music will start playing. And when I get on the stage, I'm going to twerk before I say anything.
I love that.
And then I'm going to grab the mic and I'm going to just start talking. Well, when I got to the open mic, they didn't like allow us to pick our music or anything. So it's like, okay, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I'm just listening to the other comedians and, you know, picking up whatever I could pick up.
Yeah.
When it was my turn, they played Cash Money Records, taking over for the 90s.
Yes.
2000.
And I said, look at God.
God
Did you
said,
back that ass up?
I sure did.
yeah, you did.
I got right on that stage and it was, hey queen. I had the afro. I had these funkadelic big bell-bottom pants on. And I gave that lady the finger. I said, give me a second. I turned around and I dropped it to the floor. And then when I was done, I said, I bet y'all didn't expect all this ass to get on this stage. And they bust out laughing. And then I just kept going. I did my 5 minutes.
I love it.
And it was the longest 5 minutes of my life.
Yeah.
But the more they laughed, the more comfortable I got with that.
Yeah.
And then I did it again a few months later. And the host of the Funny Bone reached out to me a few months after that. She was like, I've been looking for you. I want to book you for a show. Me? And it was a couple other comedians that I met during that time. Like, you funny. You funny. Because the second time I did it, wherever I was at in the lineup, I had watched so many comedians already go before me. And they had pieces of paper, they had their phone, they had tablets. I was like, yeah, I don't have none of this. When I got up there, I told them, I don't know what I'm going to talk to y'all about today. I'm saying, I ain't write no essays or nothing. So,
Right.
you know, I just cracked on all the comedians that came before me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they loved it. It's like, I really love this shit. Because this is regularly me. Like, I always, you
already know.
Like, this has always been me. So I don't have no chill. I don't practice chill at all. And to like be able to do it on stage, I think the hardest part for me was being able to like do it on demand.
Yeah.
Like, do it right now. Because I'm just funny.
Yeah.
Whenever I feel like it, I can see you across the street. Like, girl, I see you over there in them Cowabunga shoes, girl. And then just keep on walking, and you're like, what did she say to me?
Right.
And I am cracking up because I thought that was funny. Like, I'm goofy like that. So but to be able to do it on stage, and then now it's been a year and 4 months.
Okay.
And for like 6 months of that, I wasn't really like nowhere. I wasn't like, I was doing it, I wasn't doing it. Then I started like posting. I posted my first clip. I was like, I'm on to something. I posted on TikTok. And what did I say? Oh, it was my first time doing comedy for an audience of all white people. I was like, oh, this is different. So I called it out. It's like, this is my first time doing comedy for a group of all white. And I was nervous when I said it because I didn't know how they was going to receive that. And they bust out laughing. And I was like, oh, shit.
So us white people aren't that bad.
Yeah, put me up.
We laugh.
Are you sure?
We do. We laugh.
But somebody commented on it on TikTok and was like, I was waiting for the jokes, but they never showed up because of all the racism. I was like, oh, I'm on to something here. I have made it.
You're like, this is how you know.
Whole level.
Yes.
You know when you make the white people mad.
When you get your TikTok haters.
Yes.
When you get those comments, you have made it.
I twerked at a show. I posted that, so I thought it was hilarious. A dude happened to come do his set with an African drum. And he was doing his set every time he did a joke and he told a punchline. He would beat the drum. That's dope, but every time he beat the drum, he wouldn't do it long enough because I'd be getting ready to twerk. Like,
Right.
Okay, then. So after he got done, then I was a few comments after him. I was like, hey, you got your drum? Still bring them back in. He was like, for what? I was like, just roll with it. So I got on the mic, I talked my shit, and I was like, where the dude with the drums at? Come up here, play something for me. And then I just bust out twerking. I posted on the internet, good old TikTok, never let me down. It was a black man this time, and he was like, look at the white people just enjoying you being an entertainer for them. And I was like, well, I'm so glad you got it right. I am an entertainer of many, many talents.
Yeah.
This just so happens to be 2 of them in one video. But thank you for acknowledging the fact that you noticed that it was entertainment.
Yeah.
Right.
That means I'm doing it right.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
But I just got banned from TikTok Live.
Did you?
I only went live.
What'd you do on
I
live?
was like, what the hell did you do to get banned from TikTok Live?
Okay, so in hindsight, I'm glad they banned it because it would have been bad for my career. But so I got 2 kids, right? I got 2 irresponsible adults. Let me get that right. So my oldest daughter comes into my room, and I was on live plaiting my hair, you know. But I was plaiting my hair, and when she came in the room, I had my robe on, and so I started playing like I was being sexy, and I was like, and she started announcing like she was a Pornhub.
Yes. I love that. TikTok didn't.
She was like, hot MILF in your neighborhood, ready to. It was hilarious to me. First of all, how much Pornhub is you watching that you can recite this like this?
She's been practicing.
I wouldn't even thought of that. Secondly, let's do that again because that would be a dope video. Like that would be just a dope joke for real. Like I was looking foolish. Hair was plaited crooked. Like the ceiling plats, the robe was on backwards. Like it was a scene. I was all up in the camera. I was ashy, scalp dry.
Fantastic.
Like it was. I thought it was hilarious at the time, but TikTok did not. Baby, as soon I was like, we're gonna make it better. So I went on YouTube and I found the Pornhub instrumental. I was like, okay, do it again. And as soon as we finished, I'm talking about as soon as we finished, all of a sudden the video just disappeared. It was like, first warning.
It disappeared after 1 warning?
First warning, they banned me for a week. I can't go live.
Probably because your haters probably reported it.
Yeah.
I got haters already.
You said you already had haters. That's how you made it.
Yeah.
It was the same too.
Yep. Those 2 haters said report.
All it takes is just
You know,
one.
Probably because I was sitting there in that robe and I wasn't showing off no cool cats and kittens.
Well, that is probably why.
They weren't
See,
getting in my first
See, the problem was you were supposed to put that on X on Twitter.
Right. Yeah, Twitter.
right.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Are you banned from X? Because
I am not.
there you go.
If you get banned from X, you got to be doing drugs.
I don't think you get banned from that either.
I have a Twitter and I only follow news channels
Right.
because I just get the faster updates that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we get invaded, Twitter will let me know.
Yeah.
And then I can go find my white friend with the bunker.
Yeah.
But
I don't know why you looked at me because I don't have a bunker. I got to go find my white friends with bunkers too. We're going to have to go find our white friends with bunkers.
I kind of knew you kind of,
I don't have a bunker.
At least you could lead the way.
I don't even know if I can do that.
The white hearing to
I
the.
don't-
She's gonna be our foot in the door. That's what she gonna.
I could try, but I don't even know if I have any friends that have
because
bunkers.
You got the complexion for the protection.
I hope so. I don't know.
We gonna follow her.
I have a car full of things. We can at least hide in my car.
Harriet Tubman.
Yeah, I got a first aid kit and some snacks. It's the best I can offer.
Lead us to the Underground Railroad.
To the
please.
underground
The
bunkers
underground
of white
bunker
people.
of white people.
There we go. I'll get on
I
that.
know it's a couple.
It's gotta
I
be.
know it's some in Toledo. Yeah, I be going down the street and all of a sudden you hear the hill. Somebody living on the
Somebody's living. Oh, for sure.
the
Yeah,
for
whole
sure.
family.
yeah.
Yeah.
So now that you've kind of been in the comedy game for quite for some time now, how do most people even take, or how are they receptive to your jokes? As far as like, do some get offended? Have you ever had anybody walk out, or just everybody just having a good time?
From what I can see, usually everybody's having a good time. I am diva in
Yeah.
all things, right? And so I don't really hold back. And I kind of sort of have a reputation now for like cussing out the crowd.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Right?
So it's not crowd work. You just
you
cuss them
will
out.
not run your mouth during my
I
set.
love that.
yeah.
Like, hey, cut that
Yeah.
out. Yeah, I got the mic, goddamn it.
I was
Yes.
gonna say I saw one of your videos just recently. Somebody was talking mess, and you kind of like
Yeah.
checked them. Yeah, I think
Like,
it was,
what you say?
As you should.
Yeah,
Like, and it's I do it in a comical way. Like, I'm not,
Yeah.
I was messing. I'm gonna post this one probably tomorrow, the next day. I was messing with this girl in the crowd at an open mic the other day, and I asked her. I said, "How old are you?" And she said, 17. 17. God damn, you white people age like avocados. I thought this bitch was 40. I knew she was a single mom that worked 2 jobs. And she was cracking up. Like at the end of, I do it's 3 open mics that I do recurring throughout the week that are hosted by Dave Crumbly, Crumbly Comedy. Super dope. I love Dave. That's my future ex-husband and my current baby daddy.
Okay.
Dave know he got me pregnant at Jamaica Spice.
oh my
Oh,
lord,
it was at Jamaica Spice.
Absolutely.
at the
Love
Jamaican
that.
Spice.
Honestly, though, that food.
Every Saturday night and shake ass and get pregnant.
Oh, is it? I thought it was a
My
food because that
favorite
food would make me
pastime.
get
Not,
pregnant.
I know which one you're talking about. It was like an actual club that was. called
Oh,
Jamaican Spice.
I don't know about that.
Oh, you can want that on over there on
The food.
Yeah.
Was there food there? Or just music and ass shaking.
It's food
Maybe
on
make it.
burn, but on Sylvania, it's food
Yeah.
and ash.
No, that's the one I'm talking about. Why think yeah. Not the one in the gas station.
Oh, I thought you was the one to get.
No, the only one I've ever been to is that one.
Sylvania.
The one with the music and the food and
Okay,
the.
yeah.
I don't need to shake my ass. The food's good. I'd make babies for that.
If you come in there after about 1 a.m. on a Saturday,
You're gonna be there twerking.
pussy popping on the headstand.
Okay.
Do you do pussy popping lessons too? Because I might need some.
I can show
I
you
need it
how
all.
to
Okay.
pop, girl. I got
We're doing. I'm doing it all.
I got you. I'm
Ass
shaking, pussy popping.
gonna have to see if Jamaica Spice will let me have my class again. Last year I had a dance class. Nobody showed up.
I would be
take
there.
that back. Some people did show up, but it wasn't like consistent.
Yeah.
And then I realized like I wasn't really like advertising or marketing it right.
Mhm.
It's like, a bitch was broke. So, trying to figure this out. So, but now, like since I've been doing comedy and like when I dance or I talk about dancing
Mhm.
or whatever, then like I get more and more people that's like, can you teach me? Can you show me? It's like, absolutely. Now listen, the only thing I can do is show you. Okay. Now don't be looking at me do it and expecting yourself
No, I
to
can't
look
do
like
that.
me doing it.
I already know. It's
Like,
rough.
We got 2 different waistlines.
Yes, it's gonna be rough for me. I can
God
tell you
just
that.
So happen to make mine nice and loose.
She's saying her waistline's a little bit more seasoned.
Well, I
Season with
there's-
Lowry's.
I can cook, but there's no seasoning in my waistline. I can tell you that right now. I know. I know. Shay tried to show me how, and that was rough.
Oh yeah, that was a hell of a hell of a night.
Yes,
I
it
think
was.
we learned the difference between a butt and ass is what we were talking about.
it was a butt and ass and something else.
Buttocks.
A buttocks. Yeah, it was a buttocks or an ass. It was an ass with a Z. As I don't remember which one I had, but
Well, the people said you had an ass.
oh, I did. Is that the
Yes,
good one?
they said a buttocks is flat.
No, I don't. It's not. I eat too much for that.
So you have an ass. with
I
the
guess it just can't move. You're gonna teach me. We're gonna put it in a circle and whatever else you
Pop
said.
the pussy.
Pop the pussy, and
She gonna have a round of applause in her back pocket like me.
I hope
Okay.
so.
Phew.
That's all I want in life. Round of applause in my back pocket.
Back pocket. So what's next for Miss DivaNae? What's going on? What's up next? Events? Where can people come see you?
Let's see. You know, I didn't write this down. I didn't even do my calendar this month. You know, when you're broke, you can't really think about all this other grand stuff. You know, I just been stressed about paying these bills. But no, what am I doing? What's today anyway?
Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Good Friday.
Friday. It is a good Friday too. I laid in the bed all day musty.
Laying in the bed musty is crazy.
Hey.
You got to have a musty day.
Everybody-
I don't care what nobody
Everybody-
Yes, everybody should have a musty day.
Have
At home.
musty day. At home.
At home.
Yeah.
Absolutely at home. Please
I'm
do
with
not
you.
do it at
I
Kroger.
did go. I did have a
do not
musty
wanna
day and
walk
go.
down the produce aisle and smell must by my fresh produce.
But people do it.
They do.
Let me see. I'm doing an open mic tomorrow at Jordan's Place on the East Side.
Okay.
What time does that start?
There's two shows back to back. One starts at 8 p.m. The other one starts at 11. It's kind of like just a pull-up sign-up. And then the open mic shows that I do for Dave Crumbly are, he has one at Home Slice Pizza on Sundays, one at Chevy's Place downtown on Tuesdays, and then Jake's Saloon on Door Street on Thursdays.
I love all those places.
Yeah.
So
I've actually never been to Jake's Saloon.
Oh, I used to go get drunk there all the
We
time.
should go Thursday.
I was
It's
just there
close to the
yesterday.
house.
Well, catch me on Thursday.
Yeah, I used to go.
Spring break.
That was like my college get drunk there all the time. Walk around those
Yeah.
I had
neighborhoods.
never heard of it until
Yeah.
the open mics.
They used to sponsor my slow pitch softball team I played on.
Really?
Yeah.
On Thursday night, they have old school night for the college kids.
Oh, wow.
Dirty motherfucker.
That's not your open mic night, is it?
Yep.
Oh, that's gotta be. That's gotta be. Oh, I would say that's gotta be so fun
No,
though.
it's after. It's funny because I'll be in there twerking and stuff, and they think I'm their age.
I love that.
Do they ever call? So they don't ever call you the auntie or nothing? Like, hey, auntie.
No, see, when I posted a video today, and in the video I was saying like I'm the tender age of 37, and on TikTok somebody commented was like 37, damn auntie, you killing them. It's like, now wait a minute. So the age determines the auntie-ism.
I think
Yeah.
so.
It's not the way you look.
And your elbows. You told me there was an
Yeah,
elbow
and your
situation
elbows.
You
too.
didn't even know I was what my age is until I said it. So I didn't become an auntie until you found out how old I was.
Yep.
Did he tell you what the cutoff for auntie is?
No, but somebody told me I don't qualify as a cougar yet. So I got this fine
No.
young tenderoni at the gas station up the road from my house. I've been having my eye on it.
So is he waiting for the cougar to come out?
Well, since they told me I don't qualify as a cougar, I kind of backed off because ain't no point in doing anything.
Right.
He might be your introduction.
I want the notoriety.
You're like, I want to be the cougar status. If I'm gonna get the young one, I better be the
I
cougar.
They
better
said
be a
you got to
cougar.
be over 40 to be a cougar.
Oh, well, that makes me a cougar then, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
you're a cougar.
I must be.
Yeah, I'm an unk. I'm at unk status.
What comes after unk?
Grandpa.
Grandpa.
Wait, so when do you go from unk to grandpa? Because I feel like that's an
I feel
extreme.
like that's like 50.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
No. I'm
60
still, I would
grandpa.
say I would
So
say
you're on for a while,
65.
Yeah. See, okay.
No. I would say 65 because that's when you qualify for Medicare.
AARP.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
The golden
maybe-
Buckeye card.
Definitely a granddad.
Yeah. So
Oh,
maybe
is
after
it grandpa then granddad? I'll get
maybe it's unk then big unk,
big unk. Yeah, big unk. You're right. You're right.
grandpa, and after that it's just senior citizen.
Thank God you're alive and kicking.
Glad you're here.
After that,
So glad you're still with us.
After that is a nursing home.
So yeah, what comes after cougar? Because it goes like cougar at 40. What's after cougar?
Great.
Mountain lion.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love that.
Mountain lion.
When's the puma come in? I want to be a puma.
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
Is
I
that
just like
before
that cat.
cougar?
I don't know. I just like the cat.
I don't know. In Jamaican language, they call it the pum pum.
The pum pum. See, that's why I want to be a puma.
Oh.
They do call it a poom poom. They also call girls that are bigger fluffy. I learned that
They
too.
do. When
Yeah.
I was on the cruise, I found that out. And
Yes.
you know, like when you in your small town, you can ask for
Yeah.
small town. But I was on the cruise. This cruise was like 5,000 plus people from all over the world.
Uh-huh.
So, your bitch is international. But when like I would be dancing, and I'm minding my business. I dance. That's what I do. You drop a beat right now, I'm gonna drop this ass. I ain't playing. But I'm dancing, minding my business, and the DJ's calling people out. So they call me out. They had already gave me this name. They call me Slimmers.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. But then this big chick was next to me, and she was busting it wide open. And I was like, well, check her out. Let me stand up and watch this. Because she was entertaining me. And he was like, Slimmos and Fluffy. Slimmos and Fluffy. And I was like, oh, they really trying to pit us together? Like, y'all could never do that at home. No. Y'all could never get away with nothing like that back home.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
That was so crazy to me. I was like, oh my God, like cultural differences.
I was on a booze cruise and they said, we're going to have a fluffy. Now, mind you, I was like probably 50 pounds lighter than I am now. He's like, you come here. We're going to do a fluffy girl contest. What the fuck is a fluffy girl? He was like, you over there. So they made me dance on a table at Margaritaville for a fluffy girl contest.
Wow.
There's a video of that somewhere. I don't know where. But yeah, so that's how I learned. I was like, what's fluffy? I didn't know. If they thought I was like, I don't know what they thought.
Yep, and they'll flat out call you fat or Miss Fatty.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
Or whatever. No, I'm always like Slim Goods.
Wow.
You said Slim Goods.
Slim Goods.
Slim Goods.
Like I would get on the stage. There's this artist named Ding Dong. I got on the stage. I've been on the stage with him like 2 or 3 times. And whenever we get on the stage, last year my daughter's got on the stage with me, and it was Slim Goods. But then there's this fluffy girl that always gets on the stage with us. So part of the gimmick is that we have to run and jump on whatever guy we choose, or they like just have a guy for us.
Yeah.
And then, like the crowd counts down and the music plays and whatever. And so you give your little tune up or whatever and you take off and run. Well, one year they decided to have the fluffy girl run and jump on this man that's like in his 60s. And he was one of the DJs. He was for it though. He actually caught her. Not in midair, but he caught her. Her feet didn't touch the ground.
That's good.
And then it was my turn to run and jump on another guy. And he caught me like a fly in the air. I thought I had jumped hard. He started running around with me with
that visual.
Put me the hell down. You showing off. Trying to act like I ain't thick up here. Piss me off.
Oh my goodness.
They be doing their Jamaican Spice too. They just grab me, just yank me up off the floor, heels up in the air. Like, well, you don't gonna stop picking me up like
I was gonna say, so one time a few years ago, my cousin and I went to what was the one that used to be on Bancroft? Is that Caribbean Breeze?
Dexter's.
Yeah, Dexter's, yeah. So we went there, and like soon as we walked in, she probably almost got a husband that same night. He like snatched her at the door, like, come here. And I was like, get off of her. Like that.
Ty is very, very, very.
They're like, very like aggressive.
Yes.
She was just like, did somebody try? I was like, that man tried to get you.
So
like,
come here, gal.
Come here, like now.
Yes.
So it was like,
whoa.
Yes. Boom, boom.
Like
no,
she
they
was.
flat out say fat pussy gal.
Oh.
Yeah.
They check out.
Oh yeah.
They check
like
out
there's been
the
times like they'll tell me like they have a bet going and it's a bunch of little old geezers and they got a bet going on whether or not I have on underwear.
Oh.
Because of the whatever outfit I'm wearing. Well, of course I'm wearing bottoms.
Wow. That's a hell of a bet. So does that mean that some girls go in there and don't wear that?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Damn.
A few weeks ago they had this party there, adult party, and the girls was dressed so cute. And the one chick was dancing, this guy slid up on her and they was dancing together. And when you got your little dress on or whatever, of course you try to cover. If I'm about to drop it like it's hot, I'm going to drop it like it's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got on bottoms. But she was holding her dress to the side. It had this high slit. And at one point, it kind of just like fell out of her finger. Like as she was dancing, it like fell. And she hurried up and grabbed it. All I could say is she hadn't really shaved that day.
Oh.
It was a few days old. It already had the 5 o'clock shadow.
It was beyond the 5 o'clock shadow.
I said, oh, she prepared for the dress, but she didn't like
Shit, no.
The dress that prepared for her. That was
her something. Because like she didn't have on a draw, not even a drawstring.
Maybe she wasn't
I just
planning
don't
on dropping it.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I just can't have myself laid open like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I like a closed roast beef sandwich. I ain't never like no.
Do you like the open face sandwich?
No open face.
No French
sandwich.
dips for you?
No, pack it up.
Right.
Wow.
Roll up tight.
All right, so we have a little game on the show that we like to play called This or That, and this is where we give you some options, all right? And you got to decide if you're going to get with this or you're going to get with that. I mean, you got to pick one of the two.
Okay.
So, Shay Renee, what This or That do you got for Miss DivaNae?
All right. Great hair or great teeth?
Well, my teeth already bad. Great hair.
All right. Get up early or stay up late?
Stay up late. I ain't no early bird.
Okay. Big bash or intimate gathering?
Big bash.
As long as there's twerking.
Absolutely. Everybody got the twerk.
Save or spend?
Wait, does this mean that she has like unlimited resources?
No, well, I mean, which one would you prefer?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Next question.
All right. Sweet or salty?
Salty. I had enough sweet. I'm sweet.
Shaving or waxing?
Oh.
Shaving. Nobody pulling the hairs off.
No 5 o'clock shadows for her.
Okay. Chocolate or caramel?
Caramel. I'm allergic to chocolate. God said I was chocolate enough.
Okay.
Okay.
I love caramel too. Length or girth?
You know, I'm a long bitch.
You need to say that louder for the people in the back.
I'm a long bitch. A long and strong.
Foreplay or straight to the point?
I like a little foreplay, you know, in my good golden years.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know, I used to be a pretzel, but now I'm a potato chip. I'm still a good lay.
Still a good leg.
I love it.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm a wavy lay.
If you're feeling frisky.
If you're feeling frisky.
What's your poison?
One night stand or a relationship?
Well, no trauma. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say a one night stand. I ain't trying to have no attachment.
Yeah.
Everybody can't go with you to the top.
Okay.
I don't need no leeches.
I just want to be on top.
Okay.
You know, maybe somebody want to be on top of me.
Well, that was it. That was my options, and you answered them beautifully.
Oh,
So,
look at that.
yeah.
Clear that up. I've been
A little spicy today.
A little spicy.
Okay.
You know?
Shay Renee's back with the spicy.
I love that. The last few shows been a little PG.
I know. I like the spicy.
Chocolate or vanilla. Like, whoa.
She did say chocolate or caramel.
Yeah.
She you know,
Yeah.
upped it a little
I
bit.
love it. Shay with the spice. Love it. All right. Well, that was This or That, so that was easy. All right. Well, Miss DivaNae, we appreciate you for stopping by. Make sure y'all check her out. She's on, what's your social, by the way?
Oh, so her Facebook is Miss DivaNae, but it's like a little apostrophe or whatever before the DivaNae. Got the, you know. But it's Miss DivaNae on all socials.
Okay.
Some of them got an underscore, some of them got an apostrophe. It's whatever they allowed me to do.
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't just make my name with all these restrictions. You know, I got a love-hate relationship with social media anyway.
I was going to say, social media would tell you, like, you need to have a number, a capital letter,
Yes.
a special character. Like, at this point, you know what? I don't even want it no
I
more.
don't even want them.
No.
At one point, they told me I needed to show my ID in order to make
Oh.
in order to change my name. I said,
I know you fucking on it.
no, nobody on social media ever have my goddamn address. They be weird in my inbox.
Yeah. Tom coming over.
And just for the record, if anybody plans on sliding in my DMs, you better put a motherfucking pair of shoes in there first.
Okay.
I like
5
that.
to 6 inch heels, size 11. Don't shortchange the heel. Don't piss me off like that.
Period.
Period, fool. Well, make sure y'all see Miss DivaNae. She's at J Saloon. She also said,
You said tomorrow on the east side. Where on the east side is tomorrow's show?
Jordan's Place is 111 Euclid.
okay.
And then Tuesday, I'll be at Chevy's Place. Thursday, I will be at Jake Saloon again. And Oh, I have a show coming up for Mother's Day at Top Shots.
Okay.
And I've shared it all over my profiles, but you can get the tickets from Cooley Mac or Emo Bates, and they got a phone number on the flyer. So, but I'll be sharing that again. So yeah, and then I have another show, as a matter of fact, the day before Mother's Day with comedian The Grizz.
Okay.
I actually didn't do my research on that one, so I'm not quite sure what's that.
Just pull up. She'll let us know.
But yeah, it'll be on my social media. I share everywhere I'm going to be these days on my socials, and then I check my back seat before I get in my car.
As you always should.
Yes.
But thank you, Miss DivaNae, for stopping by. We appreciate you.
Yes,
We're going to go ahead and take a commercial break. When we come back, we have Akira Miller from Mint Cannabis who's going to come in and tap in with us. And then I have my tips with tea, and my tips with tea is 5 reasons why you should smoke weed. Usually it's 5 reasons why you should or should not, but today, there's no reason why you shouldn't do it. So
and number 1 should be a spring break.
Well, there's that. Heavy on that
be
one.
them kids.
Right, too. Yeah. That's 2.
You should have consulted with us on that one.
I really should have. I'll just put in some honorable mentions at the bottom.
Right.
But my tip with tea is 5 reasons why you should smoke weed. And then, it's FYF, which is my favorite part of the show, where you either forgive, or forget. Yeah, and we're going to be getting into that. So we got a lot more to show. So keep it locked. Don't go nowhere. Go get a snack. Come back. And it's just going to be just like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you really had to put that in there.
I had to. So keep it locked, y'all. We'll be right back here on Mud Talk.
Want to get the word out about your business or organization? Well, the Hottest Podcast now offers the hottest sponsorship packages, starting as low as $15. That's right, $15 will help you get your business and organization out to millions and millions of listeners heard around the world. So make sure you go to the official Mud Talk Facebook page and check out our sponsorship packages right now.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4.
Speak loud.
Hello.
The Hottest Podcast is back with new merch dropping right now. Tap in and check out our latest in hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and now we have official Mud Talk water bottles and more. So make sure you head over right now to the official Mud Talk merch store and get into it. And right now, if you order, you'll get 25% off of all of the latest merch in our Mud Talk merch store. So go over to our Instagram page at Mud Talk 419 and get into all of the latest, newest merch that is available right now. Mud Talk, the only podcast that brings you the latest in music, news, and fashion, and the only show that keeps our ears to the streets while you grind and shine.
All right, what's good, y'all? We are back here on Mud Talk. I want to say thank you to everybody that's been watching with us, even with the late start, special start time. Yeah, but we thank you. But thank you for tapping in with us. We appreciate you. What you got going on?
I don't know. Just messing with some stuff here.
Just messing with some stuff.
Here we go. It's my headphones.
All right.
You're good.
So we told y'all that we have another. We told y'all we have another guest in the building. We have Akira Miller from Mint Cannabis. that is in the building. What's good, Akira?
Hey guys, I'm a little tired, but I feel great.
Yes.
Excited to be here.
Yeah, you came on down from the 313 for us.
The 313.
Detroit.
Actually, fresh off of work.
Oh.
Fresh off the track.
So what's that area called? 734?
No, it's 313.
Is there more 313?
Oh, no,
Or
it's,
567.
I don't know.
I think it's 567.
It's something.
734.
It could be all the above.
734.
I think it's
734.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, 567 Sleeto.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, thank you for coming by. We appreciate you. Now, there's a very special holiday coming up. The holiday, I mean, it's Easter, but also 420 is coming up, right?
Yes, it is.
So before we get to any of that, kind of tell the people about how did you even get into the dispensary business, the bud tending business?
So I man.
She better mention her very favorite former coworker. I don't know who it is, but
So I used to be a teacher. Well, I used to work at a daycare. Like when I first moved here, I'm from New York. So
Okay.
when I moved here, I didn't really know much, but I knew kids. I always worked at a summer camp. I'm like, kids is my thing. Like I can do this. Like it's not a problem. I have sisters. I watch my cousins. Like it's cool. Worked at a daycare for a little while. That was pretty cool. And then I ended up working at the school. So I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. I worked at the school as a paraprofessional assistant, and that's where I met Miss Amy. And it was the best experience I've ever had. Like those kids always will have my heart. Like I'm like, when is
my
graduation?
heart too.
You know, like I'm
I
like, when is
know.
graduation? Because I want to be there. Like
Yeah.
those are my babies. Like even at 8th grade graduation, I was crying. And then the teacher I was working with, she was like, yeah, I'm going to transfer schools because I feel like it's a better fit for me. I was like, you can't leave me. Like, I just got here. And I was like, shoot, I'll go with you. So I ended up going to a different school district with her. And one day, fresh off of work, go see my dealer, go get my fresh pack, you feel me? Nice buds, beautiful. It's so squishy, like I put it in my back pocket.
She said it's so squishy.
For real.
Oh my God.
I put it in my back pocket and I'm sitting on it. I'm like, I don't really feel it. So I'm like, okay, whatever. In the morning, you know what I'm saying? I make my little tea, do what I do, go to work. I had the sack in my back pocket that day.
The squishy sack.
Yes, the squishy sack.
Yes.
Okay, the very dense bugs. And I went to school and the teacher I was with texted the superintendent, was like, she smells like marijuana. I don't know exactly what she said, but it had to be something along those lines. And so they was like, hey, you got to go home for the day. I was like, all right, fine. So the next day I go in a sweater. I was like running late. So I just threw on a sweater, smell like weed. And I like sprayed myself like good. I mean, I really sprayed myself.
There is no cover in there.
It was not. It was a wrap. Like the principal had to like take me to go get drug tested that day. And I already told him in the car, I said, baby, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna fail that. Like, I'm gonna fail. Like, I'm telling you right now. Like, there's no point in doing it. Like, you can wait for a phone call, but I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna fail that. I drink it, I eat it, I smoke it.
Doesn't matter.
It don't matter. I do it.
You don't even want to deal with your own kids.
Right.
I think I'm doing it.
Right.
Listen.
I just want to know what was the look on that principal's face when you said that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was just like, oh, okay. He got me with these and like took me back to my car. I was like, okay, well, we'll let you go. Like, we'll give you a call. He gave me a call. I was like, unfortunately, we're gonna have to let you go. Bring back the laptop. I was like, okay. So at the time, I was with a partner, and I didn't tell him. So I'm like, shoot, I won't know where I heard him, right? That was a big mistake. And he found out, and he wasn't too pleased with that. And I was like, shoot, I gotta get a job or something. Like, I gotta do something. So my friend, my dog, like, we've been solid for some time. Like, we probably got in one fight, but me and her been solid. She was like, hey, I know you lost your teaching job. You want to work at the dispensary with me? Absolutely. So she was like, email your resume. So I emailed it literally March 12th or like March 10th, like early March 2022. I still have my offer letter like hanging up because I have all my like degrees, like, yeah. And shoot, a couple days later, I got my little offer letter. I'm like, dang, like, I'm about to go sell weed. So like the first year, like, you feel me? Like this is legal. Like I can do this.
It was
Like,
just the way we're about to go sell weed.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't really know how to do it because I'm like, I'm such a good kid. Like even in school, like I was always such a good kid. Like I never smoked weed until my parents separated in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a lot, like even dealing with that. And I didn't know how to cope with this. I was like, shoot, my coworker was like, hey, you want to go hit this blunt before we go to work? absolutely. We about to go deal with kids. We go to the park today, actually. Out here. Okay. So I was like, shoot, but I never really like bought it. I was just smoked. I was just always with people that smoke. Shoot, I've been at Mint for 3 years now. Like it made 3 years March 25th.
Okay.
This past year. And I literally have like some regulars. I have like, oh man, it is just like friends in that, like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like Cheers, where everybody knows your name.
You feel me? Like, we'll literally have like a new person, and then like 4 of my regulars will come out and be like, hey. They'd be like, damn, do they come in here all the time? I said, maybe. Like,
Don't judge us.
Don't judge me. Like, I have one customer, she literally comes in every day. I mean, every day to buy an ounce. And I'm just like, ooh, I just saw you yesterday. She's like, don't worry about what I
Right.
Are you judging? I'm like, never, because I'm gonna give you more than what you asked for, and you're still gonna come back tomorrow.
Yeah. Damn, an ounce every day is crazy.
But you know what? Some of it might just be the connection that you have too. Like they like seeing you. They like having the conversation. Like when people go to a bar.
Yeah. I literally have a customer that drives from Sydney, Ohio every like 3 weeks,
which is like far. That's like 4 hours. 3 hours?
2.
I don't know.
Where he stays is 2.
2.
Okay. Sydney is like close to Cleveland.
Yeah.
No, it's in between Cincinnati. It's almost by Cincinnati.
Yeah. But he said he drives 2 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know. He got a Tesla. So
well,
I don't think he
if
really
he's
drives.
driving, it takes me about 2 hours, hour and 45 to get from where I am to there. So probably he's going fast.
Yeah.
Probably.
I didn't know Teslas are fast.
Yeah.
He be on cruise control.
This guy said, I'm just going to floor it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, he's been coming there since we've opened, and he only sees me. Like, when he comes, like, he will wait. He don't care if it's a line. He don't care none about that. Like, he will wait for me. Like, he don't care. He's like, you're always going to get me right. And when you're not there, my order gets messed up every time. And he's like, that's why I like you there. Like, you help me. Like, you get what I need. You make sure I get what I need. You don't like, like, this is good just to sell it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a problem. Like, he just had neck surgery, for example. And he was like, hey, I need some dark chocolate edibles. And I was like, okay, bet. He was like, I bought the last 7. Can you like help me out? I was like, thanks. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're my dog. Yeah. Helped him out. He was like, hello. He sent me like a picture with the chocolate. He was like, hello.
He had a chocolate phone.
Dog. I said, why are you so funny? Like, he's like, I appreciate you so much. Like,
yeah. And that's nice too, because you do help a lot of people that come in with like medical things going on.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the most common medical things people need weed for? Or weed products?
Definitely anxiety for sure. That's definitely one for sure. People need to help sleep. I get a lot of elderly people that come in that need gummies for sleep. I do have some, what do they call them? The not millenniums, the older, as they would say. Back in my day, I get a lot of them.
Wait, are you talking about people my age?
No, wait. Like
she said, way younger.
No, like
way
older.
Way older.
Way older. Like, no.
Are you talking about boomers?
Yeah.
I said the baby boomers.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, you know, a little fried. But definitely, they like, I need the highest percentage. And honestly, that kind of grinds my gears just a little, because percentage does not matter.
Yeah.
A lot of people go in and like, let me get the highest percentage. And honestly, that is like for testing purposes, but it's all about the taste, the high, and how you feel. Like, I'll get a lot of people that's like, give me your best stuff. Well, what do you like? Like, I can't just, okay, let me go grab that.
Yeah.
And you come back and you tell me you don't like it. Now you got to come back and cuss me out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I need to know what you like, how you like to feel. Do you like to go to sleep? Do you want to have energy? And the way I like to label it, I got sativa, I call Sonic, because that's your energy. Sonic,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hybrid, I call cruise control, because it can go either way. It could be 50-50, it could be 70-40, it could be anyway. And then you got indica in the couch. And that's my jam, okay? Because I have
asleep on a patio somewhere.
You know
I don't know. Not that I know anybody that did that.
But yeah, I definitely.
So you want people to come and tell you what they need as far as how they want to feel.
Yeah. But if you come and say, hey, I just need some weed, like,
or the highest percentage.
Yeah.
So why do people feel like the highest percentage is like what they should get all the time?
You know, that's a very good question.
They're not educated about it. Like, that's why I'm glad you explained the difference between the sativa, indica, and hybrid, because that was literally my next question. Not even a question for you to explain to them, because I already know. Like it definitely helps with ADHD too, like calming. So
well, before we keep talking with Akira, y'all know I gotta do my tisk for tea. And I was super excited about doing this because I haven't done it in quite
This
some
is
time.
excited smile.
It is.
It's like because I've been thinking about this all day.
It is. So today's tip with T is 5 reasons why you should smoke weed. Okay, there's no reason why you should not. So I couldn't even come up with no reasons why you shouldn't, but I can give you a lot of reasons about why you should. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into it. Let me see. Okay, there we go. All right. So tip number 1. It's safer. We ain't never heard nobody ODing on weed.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ain't never heard nobody getting a DUI for weed.
Sure.
Wait, and should we say safer when you're buying it from a dispensary?
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
you do have to have that
Yes.
when you're buying it off the street from those random shady people.
Mhm.
You don't
You
know
don't
what
know
they
what
put
they're
in
putting
it. Yeah.
in it.
Yes.
So safer from a
So it's safer.
dispensary.
Yep.
And when
Yeah.
you go to the dispensary, make sure you put it in your trunk, lock it up, make sure it is safe. Because when you get pulled over, baby, and they see that bag, they're gonna know exactly where you're coming from because you're coming from Michigan.
Hello. Okay, that's coming from the bud.
Don't spread it all over your car.
That's
Hope you don't get caught
extra tip.
trafficking.
Yes.
Nah, I'm just saying.
No, exactly. All right, tip number 2: less violence. People are too high to fight.
Hello.
I'm
Or
just
sleeping.
saying. But if you put a bottle of vodka in the room with some people, you gonna see what's
And
going
by
to
vodka,
happen.
we
Makes
mean
you feel
Thai.
good. Like alcohol makes you angry.
Yeah.
Alcohol does not make me angry.
Some people.
Some people, yeah.
Vodka makes somebody very angry at this table.
But weed doesn't though. So
No.
I'm just saying. Tip number 3: it makes movies and shows better.
Swear to God.
For sure. Like
Yeah.
I swear to God.
If you watch a Netflix movie, or you ever watch one of them Tyler Perry movies, you never understood what the hell was going on. You smoke a little bit of
Then you
weed,
get it.
then you understand it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Especially Ted.
Yeah, that part. Yeah. Number 4: it's cheaper.
Okay.
Okay, you can go to the dispensary and you can get some of the best weed for a cheap price. But if you go to the bar, shit, you're gonna be paying $17 a shot for something. You could just spend that $17 at the dispensary.
You could get a lot for 17, couldn't you?
Okay.
Yeah.
You get a pre-roll, little discount, especially this weekend. It's $4.20. You know.
Oh, they probably got a lot of sales, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And tip number 5: weed brings the community together.
Okay.
If you ever sat in a smoke session and just pass it around, you know what? We can have a great kumbaya.
Okay.
And so it brings everybody together. It can be somebody that you cannot stand, but y'all smoking the session together.
Your friends.
You're gonna enjoy the effect. The effect is called fuck it. Whatever we were
Yes.
talking about, fuck it. It doesn't matter anymore.
It definitely opens people up to
No,
talking
for real.
more about the
Yeah.
problem. So
Yes.
there's many benefits to
They
it.
contemplate life.
Yes, we do. And
Yeah.
whatever we was arguing about, whatever I didn't like before, shit, fuck it. Now I might remember that shit after the high come down.
Right.
But
Right.
right now in this moment, at least for a good
We are
about
good.
6 to 8 hours, fuck it. So, well, that was my tip with T, and that was 5 reasons why you should smoke weed.
I
So
like it.
thank you very much. So Akira, so explain to the people, as Shay was saying, kind of like more about. So you said that there's the uppers and the downers and
Oh,
things
whoa,
like
whoa,
that.
whoa. Now you're talking.
Okay, let's go back. Okay, let's go
There's
back.
this, he's like, there's uppers, there's downers. There's the sativa,
What
the
he means
indica, and the
is
hybrid.
that
Give me a five.
It's sativa. See, this is why we educate.
Okay,
Uppers and
educate,
downers.
medicate.
So
That's my jam.
you have your sativas,
Mhm.
you have your hybrids, and you have your indicas, right? Okay. So when people are coming to buy these things, they come to buy their weed, right?
Mhm.
I can't believe you just did that.
I think you're
So-
the one.
You just did that.
You're the one talking about uppers and downers.
I wasn't trying to take
I
it there.
just
Y'all
explained it.
y'all
I
talking
thought you were in a
about hard
bad 70s street
Hard
movie
drugs.
No,
about
she's
drugs.
talking about hard drugs. Nah, it's
He
my-
said uppers and downers.
No. Okay.
Have you
Anyways,
ever heard that explained that way for weed? No.
up, down, to the side, whichever you prefer.
In the couch,
In
on
the
the
couch,
couch,
on the couch.
yeah.
Okay. So when people come and say, "Hey, I want to feel mellow, I want to feel this, or I want to be energized, whatever," when they are coming to you and they're asking for this specific type, of specific strain, how in depth do you go with explaining that to them?
It depends on how they intake. So
Okay.
like say like you're a customer, right? And you're like, hey, I need some gummies for sleep. I need some this. I need to sleep. Just say I need to sleep, right? I can go grab you some gummies. I can go get you some weed. I can go get you a little vape. I can get you a patch. I can get you like little THC pills that'll help you sleep. I can get you a chocolate bar. Like I can get you different things.
Should get you a whole ass buffet.
Okay, listen.
No,
Little
we-
swag bag, if you will.
Something to
Yeah.
drink.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Something to
A
drink.
little thirsty.
So, caramel, a cone, something. I can get you something.
Yeah.
If you say, hey, I don't like gummies, but I like chocolates or Rice Krispies, I can help you with that. But I'm telling you right now, they're going to be hybrids. It ain't no up, down, in between.
Yeah.
Besides the Mojos. The Mojos are single individually wrapped. So those I like a lot because they are lower dose.
What's a Mojo?
A Mojo is a chocolate gummy. No, it's a chocolate edible. They have chocolate gummies, but they have chocolate edibles. So they have chocolate pretzels. They have chocolate truffles. They have ones that are like Twix, ones that are like Kit Kats. They have like a cookies and cream, like Oreo covered in chocolate.
Yeah.
And then there's like the Snickers. So those are individually wrapped 20 milligram pieces.
And they can have sativa or indica.
And those. But all the other stuff is like, hey, baby, let the wind take you wherever you go. I'm telling you now.
Do some of them lean more toward one or the other though?
Chocolate wise, I don't think so. I don't. It's a nice time. I'll tell you that though.
Yeah.
I miss you.
I do too.
Now, for people who are first timers, what do you?
He got very serious.
No, for real.
Because this is serious.
That's
for
a big thing. A lot. Like
Yeah.
I get a lot of people that are new or new to the cannabis. Prime example. I had some newbies today. Like never really smoked weed. It was their anniversary weekend. Like very, 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 very low dose. Like guys. Okay. And she was like, yeah, I really like CBD, but I like the weed, but I don't want to be too high, but I like the way it feels. So I got all my little options. I got my Wilds, which are a fan favorite. I got my Caminos, which is another fan favorite. We just got those back in. And then I got a couple gummies that they liked. And I have been going to the gym a lot lately. And I was talking about these specific gummies that have THCV, which is a cannabinoid for weight loss, appetite suppressant, and it does have a lot of other effects to it too.
Wait, they have that now?
Yes, they do.
Interesting.
Very interesting. And I do take those before I go to the gym. And I did give those to her because they were 10 milligrams. I said 20 milligrams, baby, you're gonna have to cut. It's no bigger than this.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to cut that in half to get at least 5 milligrams. But it was 40. 10s? No. It's 10 milligrams for these 200 in a pack. So 20 in the whole thing. If that makes, yeah. 20 in the whole pack. So she was like, give me 8 of those. It's like, oh.
She's about to have a weekend.
Ooh.
She said she goes to the gym a lot. Her husband was like, yeah, she goes to the gym a lot. And if you get her 8 of those, baby, she gonna be.
She didn't watch this.
He had the biggest smile on his face. He knew. Do they have libido/weed gummies, like where people, like make their sex life better if it's like anniversary weekends?
So they do have like specific companies that do have stuff. They do have a honey pack with weed in it. I don't know where you can find it, but I know they got it.
You better get Mint. Get on that. We need a honey pack, weed pack, the honey weed.
Yeah, I saw it online one day and I was like, shut up.
Yeah.
Like, this is real. They did have chocolates. It's called Eat That Ass.
Oh, you should have given her some Eat That Ass.
We didn't have any.
Oh. She would have had a great weekend.
And they had like little butt cheeks on it with like a little
God,
I said, shut up. Y'all
You
just
eat
make
that, you might
anything
be
in this.
some ass.
They do, but you know what? I feel like it's needed. It's a good market.
Yeah, it's a great market.
They would if you could have given that to them on their anniversary weekend.
Hey, have fun.
He would eat some ass.
Today's
generation, it could be vice
some ass
versa.
would've got eaten.
Some ass would have got eaten.
Okay, no.
The weed is what we're talking about.
It's the weed.
Yeah.
So being that the holiday is coming up, both Easter and 420, because we celebrating the Most High, okay, with that burning bush.
The Lord's loud, if you will.
The Lord's loud. Okay. What deals do you guys have coming up at Mint?
Well, actually, all of our deals started today.
Okay.
So our whole entire store is 30% off, but I do have a lot of brands that are 50% off, like Jeter, Michigan Fire, 5-Star, Juicy Lucy, Mitten. Mitten is actually, Mitten's 50% off.
That's a Michigan one, isn't it?
Yeah. A lot of the brands are Michigan because it has to be like state compliant.
Yeah.
So if you see like a California, like, oh, you guys got that in California, it has to be compliant with that state.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And 40% off deli. We just got deli in.
Now what's that?
So that's where you weigh the weed up in front of you. So you can get an eighth, you can get a gram, you can get an ounce, you can get a.
Why in my head am I thinking you got like fucking ham? I got a whole deli selection. There's ham
You
and
think I'm just in there slicing the weed?
Well, I know I'm not the only one. I thought
Listen to turkey in the back of the
right. Weed infused turkey.
From the safe room, please.
I'm gonna ounce of turkey.
Oh my god! I don't know why that just popped in my head. Deli. Okay.
Pounding him.
Yes.
Let me get a dime bag dressing.
Okay. Let me get a side of mac over there, please.
I
Let me
we're
just
onto
get a
something.
gram. I don't need no more than a gram.
I think we're onto something. I think we need that. Deli. You scoop it in a bag. The weed in the bag.
Yeah, you weigh
not
it.
a fucking deli meat
Let me get a
slicer.
gram of greens.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
I mean, you have to. I think it's a good idea.
That might work.
I'm not gonna lie. Weed, honey packs, and fucking deli.
So if
What
you-
more do you need?
So if you are a farmer and you are watching this is your time. This is your time.
I think they should hire me for product finding.
They should.
They should.
Market clearly.
Okay, go ahead. Specials. Go.
That is funny you said farmer because there's actually a company called Made by a Farmer.
Oh.
And fun fact about them is that they grow veggies and produce, and they send it to Meyer.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like they make
With
like
weed in
actual,
it?
no. Like they make cucumbers, tomatoes, like they grow
yeah.
it. Yeah, like they like have a place and they like grow all the vegetables and they have like a flower garden.
In
Like,
Michigan?
yeah.
Oh, I was like, where did you think the vegetables came from?
No, the name of the company is called Made by
Oh,
a
okay.
Farmer, and they're actual farmers.
Farms that
Yeah, so
farm
they actually
vegetables.
like make produce and vegetables
Okay.
and flowers and stuff like
And the
that.
weed on the side.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was like trying to
You know
figure
what
out
I'm
where
saying?
this was coming from.
Come up.
So can I get a cucumber and a
Right.
side of weed?
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly.
I said, so if I go visit, can I like go pick my veggies
Yeah.
and get my flowers and get some
You
weed?
can pick your own weed.
Which flower
Try
do
it
you want?
yourself.
Both.
Listen, I want the green one.
Okay. Not too many weeds
Extra
on there.
buddy. Hold the stem.
Hold the film, please.
And the leaves.
Man, so if the people want to come check you out at Mint Cannabis, what days and times and exactly where at can they come and tap in with you?
We are at 760 South Telegraph in Monroe, Michigan. Literally, if you live in Toledo, it's straight.
Exit 11. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I don't go.
She doesn't know. She just heard.
All right. Well,
That's exit 11.
11 is-
Allegedly.
Or 9.
Yeah,
It's actually 9.
no.
It's 9.
I don't know. I take Telegraph. Telegraph is straight. I ain't
It's
got to worry
actually,
about
it's actually
that.
9 or 11.
It's
It just
11.
depends on which one you want to go.
It's 11.
Right,
Allegedly.
I live an hour away now, so I got the opposite way.
A lot of our news on Mud Talk is allegedly. It's been a
This is
lot.
all allegedly.
I don't know if it's accurate. No, I'm
It's all
sorry.
been alleged today.
I go and visit my good friend Akira at work and say hi to her.
Yes.
She needs to have a good friend.
I only know it's 11 because I dropped off her Christmas gifts. That's how. That's my
Right.
story, and I'm sticking to it.
So what day and what time?
So this weekend, 420 weekend. Oh, we also are giving away Easter eggs with a little goodie in it.
Oh,
Really?
is it like an Easter egg hunt?
I wouldn't say a hun, but
But
it's
like
a nice
you come in,
little-
you get an egg.
Look for it.
Yeah, you gotta make a purchase. You get an egg.
What if they wanted you to hide it? You should.
Not in their butt cheeks.
Where do you want me to hide it?
They can't come behind the counter.
When they drop a tip in the tip jar, then they can pull out the Easter egg.
Oh, they can't go in my little treasure chest, baby. I don't know.
No, they gotta drop a tip in and then they get the egg.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is go tip your favorite bud tender.
Yes.
Oh, they tip, no tip. It's still a
Of course,
great
they're gonna
experience.
take care of who takes care of them.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what kind of goodies are in there? Flour,
You have to shop to
edibles.
find out.
It's a secret.
Okay.
Can't tell too much.
Classified
So,
information.
so starting tomorrow, they can go get their.
It was started. What's that?
Today.
What time is it? 10:29. Oh, baby, we're closed right
Yep.
now.
So starting
But
tomorrow.
tomorrow, you can come see me and get a little Easter egg. But if you come Sunday, you can get a nice little Easter basket. But
Oh, wow.
in the Easter basket is one golden egg. And one golden egg earns an ounce every month for the rest of the year.
Oh, so it's like that is like an Easter egg hunt.
So, but it's random.
Sunday.
Yeah. So whoever gets
Sunday
that
only.
basket gets
Yeah,
that egg.
Whoever got that, you know,
Could you make
Oh.
sure it's me?
You said an ounce. You said an ounce every
month.
for you.
Yeah, for the rest of the year.
Wow.
So starting next month, you'll get an ounce.
for somebody that
Yep,
needs
don't
those
matter.
ounces.
You feel me? It don't matter if it's on pre-pack or deli. You can get.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that is like an Easter egg hunt. Find that golden egg.
That's Easter egg, Christmas,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, covered all the holidays.
Yeah.
But you know what all that to the side, what I do absolutely love, I love the fact, even though you tried out the teaching game and whatnot. You took those, because what people don't know, you have to take those skills to be a teacher. You can use them.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, as a bartender, because you have to be knowledgeable about what you need to know. Same thing with being a teacher. You got to have people skills. You got to know how to talk to people, building relationships. Yeah. So those are all the same qualities to be a teacher, and you just took those skills and just took them to a different lane. So.
Because you're actually teaching people, the ins and out of weed. It's not just the back in the day, let me get a dime bag.
Okay. Because we don't buy dime bags off the street.
Yeah.
I don't gotta call Fayless no more. Okay, we don't gotta go pay him in quarters no more, baby.
That was actually a real story that happened when we were kids.
I feel like it was.
It was.
I said, look, I got $10 in quarters, baby. What can you do?
That was not an alleged story. Actually,
that is an actual happened.
I was there.
You drove me.
Yes.
That's so funny.
But no, I mean, like, you took those same skills, and you do have to use them. Like Shay said, like, you are educating people, because at one point in time before dispensaries, people was buying them off the street. You didn't know if you had sativa, indica, hybrid. You didn't know if you had real weed, fake weed, K2.
If there's something, there were uppers and downers in there.
Uppers and downers in it.
You don't know.
You don't know. So
and that's the scariest part, is the fentanyl thing.
Yeah. So you are really educating people on that. So that's what's up. And then I think too, but also educating people too, like on the symptoms that they have. So whether it's going to sleep or anxiety or depression and things like that, you know what I'm saying? So I love the fact that you took those skills that you may have went to school for, that you're using them in other ways. So educating people.
Just so proud of you.
I love that for you.
Yeah, I'm glad they realize marijuana can be used medically now in a number of ways. So
very heavily medically now, because there is a cannabinoid RSO. It's literally the oil from the plant. So they take the plant and they put it in a syringe, and that does help with cancer. Like, a lot of people don't know. Like,
so people shoot up weed though. That's all I heard was oil in a syringe.
Soft drugs only.
No, but like, who does it? Like, the doctors do it? Like, it's like an alternative.
Yeah, like a lot of doctors recommend, like, hey, go do some RSO. Like, I have the syringes. I recommend people to put on an edible, because, like you just said, that is crazy.
I don't know.
It's crazy. Some people take the whole dang on thing. Some people put it on a piece of gummy. I say put on a piece of gummy.
And then just take it.
Yeah, just do
But it always has had some good cancer fighting effects, to the point where people,
and many people don't know that.
It needs to be talked about a lot more. In COVID, I remember COVID was the big thing, was like what was it? It was the sativa, wasn't it?
Yep.
The sativa was like fighting off the COVID.
Autoimmune, like immune system.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Akira, for stopping by. We appreciate you. Don't go nowhere, because we do have our next segment after this commercial break, our FYF, which is fuck, forgive, or forget. We're going to get Miss DivaNae to come back too, because I know she got some F's. She got some F's to drop. So we are going to tap in with that, but we got to do a commercial break. When we come back, it's FYF, and then we're going to wrap this thing on up. So make sure y'all keep it locked right here on Mud Talk. So don't go nowhere, y'all.
And Miss Amy. CL Style.
I'm loving the studio. Like, as soon as
Want to get the word out about your business or organization? Well, the Hottest Podcast now offers the hottest sponsorship packages, starting as low as $15. That's right, $15 will help you get your business and organization out to millions and millions of listeners heard around the world. So make sure you go to the official Mud Talk Facebook page and check out our sponsorship packages right now. The Hottest Podcast is back with new merch dropping right now. Tap in and check out our latest in hoodies, t-shirts, hats, And now we have official Mud Talk water bottles and more. So make sure you head over right now to the official Mud Talk merch store and get into it. And right now, if you order, you'll get 25% off of all of the latest merch in our Mud Talk merch store. So go over to our Instagram page at Mud Talk 419 and get into all of the latest, newest merch that is available right now. Mud Talk, the only podcast that brings you the latest in music, news, and fashion, and the only show that keeps our ears to the streets while you grind and shine.
All right, what's good, y'all? We are back here on Mud Talk. Appreciate y'all for sticking with us and tapping in and all of that good stuff. Let me get my mic together.
That mic, just tip it up. Other way. That's down. That's up. Good job.
You ain't no better than him, girl.
I know. We're the best.
Mine
It's
is
fine.
good.
See, he talking about uppers and downers, baby.
That's up, down.
Yes,
and
that's an
around.
upper.
That's
Make your mic an upper.
It's up to me.
That one you might have to talk even
I've
closer
been trying to
to.
put a mic in my mouth all night.
Hey, you know what?
I said I stopped sucking dick.
You did. That was,
Quit
you didn't
trying
tell
to
us that.
force it.
I would never force you to suck a dick. I don't believe in that.
That sounds really insane. So before we get into this FYF, so Akira brought us some goodies from her place of appointment.
We already said what it was.
No, we didn't. Well, we didn't talk about it on here.
I think she definitely.
She didn't say
We
it was
did not
bad.
talk about that on here.
What? Where you work?
No.
Yeah,
I
I
was talking about the bag. I thought you meant the where she works. I'm like, she gave the address.
No,
My
I
place
just
of
said her
employment. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you didn't let me get it out. I'm about to mute
I
you.
was so confused.
So
Mute you.
this
I'll
is
mute you.
This is what happened when we run behind. We didn't have enough time to get our bodies.
I know. I don't know.
So
That looks fun.
Akira,
What
can
is that?
you explain what is it? And so this is Midwest. What is
Those
this?
are Midwest extract gummies. So those are 825 milligram piece gummies.
Oh.
Mhm.
So yeah, so those are a hybrid.
And they're vegan.
Okay.
Oh, if you're
Yes.
vegan, you cater all of the
Yes,
diets.
baby. I cater every night. So those are some gummies. I do take those before I go into the gym. I do take edibles before I go into the gym for sure.
Okay.
I go to the gym for about an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? I do my little thing, come back out, smoke my blunt, go home, go about my day. So those are very like good daytime gummies, like cruise control gummies for sure. I tried those at an event before.
Okay. And this one is the blue raspberry indica.
I like this packaging
I do
too.
too.
It's fun.
Packaging for me,
Yeah.
So that is a disposable. That's a 1 gram disposable
Ooh.
for on
Okay.
the go, and you don't want to smell like reefer.
Okay.
How old are you?
She said reefer as if it was 1979.
Reefer, baby.
It's the reefer.
You know, every time I hear the word reefer, if you ever used to watch Teen Mom, so
Oh, Kiefer.
yes,
Kiefer.
smoking weed with
Kiefer.
Keefa.
That was the best scene ever. Kiefer. That was Pete.
I never watched 16 and Pregnant or Teen Mom because that was triggering.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trigger your trauma.
No.
But yeah, every time
I was just triggered because I ain't getting no goddamn show. I was 16 and
You're like, why did MTV come find you?
she said
Pissed
16
me
and
off.
broke.
Right.
Shit.
That looks fun.
All right, so this is purple punch cake.
So that is a pre-roll. So that is a hybrid indica pre-roll.
Okay.
So that is best to smoke like when you get off of work or right before you go to bed. So I need a little hit.
So it's going to give you a little,
just a little
lift.
Yes.
But mostly in the couch.
Yeah, definitely in the couch for sure.
Okay. All right. This right here. What is this?
Oh, I don't know what that is. That looks like it smells good.
It does.
Oh, it's a back.
Can I smell it?
It is a bath bomb.
This is like you saw these at your shop too?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
So I
Oh my
only
god,
have
that smells like, oh my god.
yeah. Yeah, you like it?
Oh, I'm going to just keep talking. I'm going to sniff for a while. This reminds me. I'll tell you later.
Of a nice summer day.
It reminds me of a nice, relaxing evening.
Yes.
Yeah, so that is a bath bomb that we carry, and it is 100 milligram CBD, 100 milligram CBG. So CBD is going to be a body relaxer, and then CBD is going to be like your anti-inflammatory. Your,
So, like, help with my, like, a bad knee if I
yes,
soaked in it.
yes. So, like I do, like I said, I go to the gym. So you know Dr. Teal's? Their
Yeah.
soap, they have like the red soap. It says like muscle relaxer.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
So if you get some of that, you get some of the Epsom salt, and you pop that in a bath. Promise you'll thank me later.
I don't know if that's what I'm
They have the hemp one too for the Dr. Teal's.
The meanest yeast infection you ever.
I was gonna say, girl.
No,
But if my knee
that
feels
does
better,
not-
I'm good.
that does not contain THC at all. So
Yeah.
that does not.
It's just a
any-
relaxer.
It is literally just a
Like-
little relaxer. Like
Yeah.
you're going to Lush and you got a bath bomb,
Oh, okay.
Just relaxing. Really relaxing.
I
a
was
less
gonna
expensive
say-
bath bomb.
With some anti-inflammatory.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. She was talking about put this in the water and Dr.
That's Epsom salt. Epsom salt is magnesium and Epsom salt. Clears out the
I'm
body.
about to have a terrible yeast infection.
I was gonna say, I was
All
gonna
them-
be
all
in the
them
bathtub like Whitney Houston.
Like, we're talking about hey, you got those uppers and downers you're going to.
It's like, whoa.
You know what I'm saying? Draw you a little bath with the bath bomb.
I
So
don't
listen.
want to end up like Whitney Houston.
How are you anyway? Talk about draw me a bath.
Who, me?
She's an old soul. She's an old soul.
I am a very old soul. I would be 30 in September.
She is. But when I first met her, she was like 23 or 24. So now I feel old.
progress.
I ain't drew a bath in 20 years.
Hey, man.
She said, draw you a bath.
Draw you a nice little bath.
But you know what? You want to draw a bath now just because she said that.
Just because I said rose petals, don't put.
You got to draw that bath. I love that.
Rose petals are good for your
I'm weak. I
skin.
usually run my bath water. I don't draw it.
Well, if you got a CBD bath bomb and some edibles, you're drawing it.
I'm gonna have to
You're
draw
gonna,
it.
it's only to be drawn.
I ain't gonna know where I'm coming or going. I'm
Remember to cut that water off.
Yeah, the water gonna be running. I'm just gonna be in there. Me and the bombs. When is this supposed to explode? What I'm supposed to do with this? Pass me that blood.
Just sitting in dust. Oh, shit.
Excuse my Shirley Temple pouring.
Sound like you about to draw you a bath.
I am. I'm going to draw me a bath.
The bath gonna draw her. She finished that goddamn cup.
It might. It's just a Shirley Temple. It's fine.
Speaking of, that cup is sponsored by
Mud Talk.
Mud Talk because it's part of our new Mud Talk merch line.
Yeah, it is. You can get a cup.
Yes, we do have new Mud Talk merch. We have
Put your
cups.
Shirley Temples in
Put
there.
your Shirley Temples in there.
I saw you had Hoochie Daddy shorts
We do.
with the logo. I said,
Are you getting some hoochie daddy?
oh, I definitely am.
Hell yes.
Yes. You better have Mud Talk
Oh, I
on
don't know
that.
about where the Hoochie Mama shorts at.
Just cut them off.
Cut 'em off. That's exactly how you Hoochie Mama repair.
Yes.
Just don't cut the logo off.
You definitely gotta cut them off and then cut a few holes in them here and there,
Yeah.
and then you
Show a
gotta
little
rub
more.
them together. You know,
Yeah.
that distressed look.
Yeah.
You bought them today, but you want them to look like you bought them in the 90s.
Yes.
Like you was definitely at Freaknik 94.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even though I was only about 4,
Wait, you're only.
but I
Why
was
am I
there.
always the oldest person?
Because you are the oldest.
What was you say? 1994? I was 13.
God damn.
Oh, baby, I was a thought.
Were you even born?
I was a thought.
She was a thought. She was just a mere egg of the ovary.
I was
I
6.
don't know. At least you was planned. I wasn't.
What year were you born?
95.
Oh, so
Nobody
you were
even knew about
very
me after I was
close thought.
I was a close thought.
You're next in line.
Just one more night.
Yeah, yeah.
One more night.
You were in the lineup. You were like in the first 5.
Starting 5. baby.
Yes, that was you.
All right, so it's the last show of the month, and what we always like to do is we have a segment here called FYF, which means fuck your feelings, forgive you, or forget.
Yes.
And this is where everything that has been built up in you for the last month or so, you just get it out. And you can say, fuck them, forgive them, or forget them. So, of course, we got to start with our guest. So, Miss DivaNae, FYF, this on this great Friday, you fucking forgetting them.
I don't feel like you said that the right way. Don't, get out of her business, okay? She's gonna go draw a bath.
She's gonna go draw a bath.
Proudly abstinent, so I will not be fucking for the foreseeable future.
My goodness, that was awfully personal.
I am very traumatized by the fucking that I'm not in the lineup for any more fucking.
So she's not going to be doing that anymore.
Well, their feel is fuck them, forget them, or forgive them.
Should we do one so that they know?
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah.
You got one?
I mean, I do you have one?
I do.
Well, I know you always do. I don't have a lot. I don't have a lineup like last month. I was like an F this and F this.
You should have told me earlier. I would have wrote a list.
I know. Right. I keep a running list in my phone.
You know, because I got to make sure it's somebody that I don't give a fuck about offending. Because there's some people.
Well, we don't use names.
We just use
topics.
Oh, no. I won't use no names. But you know, for my own conscience, I'll know if they're offended because they're gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
They'll know.
Yeah. All right, you do an example so they know.
Yeah. Fuck all the people who try to sabotage your life and your dreams and goals because they aren't happy with theirs.
Right.
Like Biggie Small said, get a grip, bitch. Okay. Go outside, touch some grass, go figure out why you're unhappy, and just get a grip on life. Because you out here trying to sabotage other people's dreams and other people's goals and whatnot because you unhappy, fuck you.
Mine actually was close to that one. Can I add to that?
Go right ahead.
F all the fun killers.
Yeah.
Like the people that try to kill the fun of people. I was out of town this past weekend, having a really good time, doing a lot of things. Karaokeing and bars and the amount of people that were just trying to kill everybody's fun. Like, why would you go up there and karaoke? Why are you on the dance floor? Why are you trying? I was like, why don't you leave? Because
why are you in my business?
Yeah. Like, and the thing, it was just like ruining it for. I didn't care because I had a lot of Shirley Temples that night, and I did not care at all.
Wait, so you come
right? It's the Shirley Temple and I were BFFs for a long part of that night, and so I didn't care. But like, there were people that were literally wouldn't go on stage and like go karaoke or go dance, and I was like, you're killing everybody's. Fuck you for killing fun.
Yes.
If you're a fun killer, F you.
Yeah. Fuck all the people who take their kids to adult establishments and expect people to censor themselves. You know,
right.
There's a particular establishment that I do frequent quite often. And people love to bring their kids after a certain time. And we all know that this particular establishment, it gets pretty cracking about 7, 8 o'clock or so.
Oh, that's early cracking.
Hey, well, I was just saying, it gets cracking, especially on the weekend. Yeah. So this particular place, I always say, I don't understand why people bring their kids because there's no kids menu on the menu. There's nothing, there's nothing on the menu for kids. They don't give.
So what? Don't bring your child
Don't bring
here.
your fucking kid here.
Oh, I'm gonna bring my kids, but I don't care if you cuss around them.
When you
they're wrong.
Yeah.
Well, how about you bring those kids?
Yeah, you guys are kids.
Fuck them kids.
Well, I do have a child, like an actual young child.
He's grown.
Yeah.
I don't think 10 is grown. But
He grown.
Once you're a preteen, you can handle it. But I mean, I would take my kids when they're like 4. I don't care.
Yeah.
If I'm going to bring you around adults, you're going to, if they're going to cuss, they're going to cuss. I don't.
So my thing is, they don't have anything kids menu related. They don't give you them 4 or 5 black whack ass crayons and that coloring.
They don't even color. You just draw the wax across the page.
Color. But when you walk in, most establishments that have kid menus, they give you them crazy ass colors. A red, a purple, a yellow.
Yeah, no, that's just the one that chunks off.
A purple don't be in the.
No.
I thought it was red.
Yeah, whatever bougie ass restaurant he's going to, because
you got to make purple. You got to know how to do it.
Yeah.
But now I'm trying to color my son, and my color is gray because I don't have a yellow in there.
You only get a red and a green.
You only get a red and a green.
You better make the rainbow.
That they didn't tore this page out of a coloring book that they got from Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, for a lot of people who are bringing their kids into adult establishments and knowing that this is an adult establishment.
With the babies.
With babies.
People will bring a baby carrier.
Baby part.
Yeah.
Like, I can see like maybe 6, 10, 12, whatever.
Because I'll hand you my
phone. The baby got
the babies in the bar.
But see, the thing is, I've been to this particular establishment where we've all been, where we're all together and we're having a adult conversation. The person next to you is looking at you like, oh,
I'm not going to censor myself. If you bring your child, you're going to hear it.
You're going to hear that shit.
I'm grown.
I'm
gonna
grown
say
as
whatever
fuck.
I want to say. This is a public place. If you don't like what I have to say, how about you just move your table? I'm not moving. I'm not censoring.
Or how about you just take your kids to the Applebee's that's down the fucking street?
Or mind your business.
Yeah.
Mind your business.
So
But don't come in here expecting people to move different because you brought your kids.
Correct. You brought your kids. I'm just saying, your kids see worse on TikTok.
Yes.
So I'm just saying.
No,
so,
it's really the babies in the headphones where they don't want the sounds. That's the one for me.
That's what you need. So if you were taking your kids to this particular establishment, stop doing
I don't
that
even know what establishment you're talking about, but I'm going to need to know after this.
I got a list.
I do know.
Thank you. We all know. And I ain't talking about ladies. So there's that. All right.
I got a list of fucks.
She's got lots of fucks.
Let's go.
You know, first and foremost, fuck them kids. That's just got to get that out the way. Fuck your kids. Fuck my kids.
All of
them unconceived kids. Matter of fact, stop fucking. So when
I don't know about that one, but
fuck getting them kids. How about that? Let's start there. And also, while we on the roll here, fuck the government. Fuck taxes.
Yes.
Fuck that job. Fuck them bills. Fuck them kids again.
Except for when they do give you a tax credit though.
Well, mine is too goddamn old.
Okay.
I just got the last tax credit and already spent it. So fuck them kids. They worthless now.
I got a few good years left.
not worthless. That's crazy.
They ain't no goddamn use to me.
Diabolical.
Now at this point, I ain't getting no return on the money I'm spending. I'm just damn spending it.
Yeah.
Every time I turn on, hey mommy, can you go? Hey mommy, can you do? Hey mommy, can you buy?
Do you get the mommy when they want money? Because I get the mommy. Oh, mommy.
They come and they touch me like,
yes.
Mommy.
Yep.
No.
Absolutely not.
I just say no. I don't even care what it is. Mommy, we need tampons. No. Oh.
There's a store down the street.
Bleed free. I don't know what
bleed free. It's a whole movement.
That's a whole thing.
You should tell them about the movement.
Just don't bleed free on my goddamn.
Right. Bleed free in your own space.
Not over here.
No.
You know, fuck all the people who start moving funny because another friend in the group started moving funny. Fuck that. Like I ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like be like Switzerland, be neutral. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real. Like if y'all are friends, I've actually had this happen to me years ago. It was like a trio. It was like how would you say, for a quadruple, and one person didn't like the other person, but we all four was still cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was just the three of us, and then the one person on the outside that I was still friends with. All right, cool. But then in the mix of the three of us, the other two fell out with each other. I mean, they really like had it out. A whole altercation, a physical altercation.
Oh,
So they both calling me. You know, I'm taking my time with each one on the phone, trying to mediate, you know, this, that, and the third. Well, they never mesh fences or whatever. So then it was just us.
Yeah.
I never made any difference like with my friends. Like you was my friend, you was my friend. Y'all don't gotta be friends.
Cool.
Oh my.
All right. My bad, y'all.
F the sound. That just happened. I don't know where that came from.
But yeah, you don't gotta be friends to be my friend.
Right.
Like if we all friends, if y'all all my friends, but y'all don't know each other from a can of paint, and we all hanging out, I don't expect y'all to become besties.
No.
Because you my bestie, like that's kind of weird. People do get really, really weird.
They do.
They really bandwagon for real. Like,
Yeah.
Like, oh, you doing it, and you seem like you the most popular of the group, or the most successful, or you know, you got the most clout, or whatever it is that they feel like they can benefit from.
Yeah.
And that's when you realize like who really there for you just because they fuck with you, and who there to see what they can gain.
And they don't change up just because somebody else changed up.
What's crazy is you would think like for a long time, I always felt like I was, you know, I ain't gonna say a nobody, but like I'm just me. You know, I'm not like this big significant celebrity star or whatever. I've had in the last couple of years the most weirdest interactions with people who just don't like me. It's like, well, I've never not been liked. I was used to that. I was like, what did I do? I thought I was going crazy. until I started to realize that energy was really real.
Yeah.
And I would show up to work every day. All my residents loved me. They enjoyed me coming. I play my little Caribbean music. I'd be dancing in the kitchen. Or if I didn't dance, something was wrong with me. The first time I wore my afro to work, one of my residents roasted me. He said, "You came here with all that hair piled up on your head." I said, "Not piled up."
Piled up is great. So we got to add that to draw the bath, refresh, and piled up.
Piled up. Now, how old are these residents? She's an old soul.
So piled up, reefer, right, and draw the bath.
Reefer.
I would go to work. I would enjoy myself. I had nicknames for all my residents. Like, it was cool. And then, like, one by one, these weird bitches just started being weird, snitching on me for shit that everybody was doing.
Because they were jealous of you.
Throwing me under the bus for shit. I had a family member that was antagonized, like literally racially discriminating against me the entire time. I was at that job for almost a year. And when I say I've never liked a job, I loved that place. And now I am like completely traumatized by it.
Yeah. Well,
you know what? Yeah, you know what?
Weird shit. It's like, yes.
Well,
fuck
fuck 'em.
bitches.
F those coworkers that suck.
Fuck bitches. Get money. Okay.
All we had to do was sing it to get her to dance.
Hello.
We didn't even have to play it.
Hello. But no, I mean, and I definitely understand that. But you know what? I think as we get older, we start to become really solidified on who we are.
Yes.
And then we start to realize, like, man, like, your energy really ain't matching my energy.
And I don't need that in my life.
And I don't need it in my life. And that's okay, because when we're younger, we all pretty much have the same shit in common. You know, when we're younger, let's go out, let's kick it, let's have fun.
Because everybody around you that you're around is the same. Because you grew up in the same neighborhood, same school, same general city.
Yeah.
We all like hot Cheetos.
I mean, I hot Cheetos must have been past my time, because apparently that's where I'm at here.
I hate hot Cheetos, but hot chips though.
Yeah.
Oh, those hot chips.
Yeah.
I'll eat them red hot.
But you know, like, as you get older, you start to realize like you want different shit for yourself. And whether it's, you know, a new job, you want to move, you want to have a family, or you want to work on your mental health. And then
or you want to go sing karaoke at a bar.
Sing karaoke at a bar. You know what I'm saying?
Be more comfortable with who you are.
Yeah.
You don't continue to hide parts of yourself.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I realized in my situation was I was just open. Somebody literally, like, it got back to me that somebody was complaining, was like, she around her acting like she Jamaican. Like, well, first of all, I'm not. But why would that bother you?
Yeah, why does it matter? Maybe you like the Jamaican culture.
And I do. I
Yeah,
absolutely love
me
it.
too.
I listen to the music like 99%. That's my shit. But everybody that knows me knows that. Like, my personal people know
Your
that.
people, yeah.
So I'm not, I used to be like kind of shy about it because people will call me weird, you know, for listening. Why you listen to that? You don't even know what they saying, blah, blah, blah. But over time, it's like, well, this what the fuck I like. I don't really, what you like don't tickle my fancy.
Right.
Yeah.
So if I want my fancy tickled, I guess I got to start tickling.
You're not the tickler. Yeah. Well, that's life though. Sometimes you gotta tickle your own fancy a lot.
And I tickle mine well. I've been tickling it for 6 months.
You know what? And it's probably the best damn tickling you've ever had.
Can't nobody do it better than yourself.
No.
Okay.
Kara's like, I'm getting uncomfortable. I might talk about drawing baths, but I draw the line at tickling fancy.
Sean Atkins said, Bernie Mac said it's best. If they don't like you, fuck them.
No, that was like, fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em.
You said Sean Atkins.
Yes.
Oh, hey, Solo, too. I saw that.
Yes.
Hey, Otto. Is that your brother?
Hi, brother.
We don't know your brother. Hi, brother.
Yes, and we also had Anthony Solo Jackson say, hey, y'all.
Solo.
He was on the show.
Yeah.
Yes, he was on our show.
And then
a couple
Autumn.
seasons ago. And hey, Autumn, she just sat in. She said, hey, Pete, sorry I'm late. It's okay, girl. We was late too.
It's been a late day.
It's been we've been on CP
We're a
time
mess.
today. So, but no,
I don't know what that means. I'm just kidding.
You do now.
I mean,
part of it.
I'm never on time.
Ever.
She knows.
You know
Never
what's
on time.
crazy is I got a bone to pick with Ty because I'm never on time either. And today I was on time. I was like, I'm gonna battle this late demon today.
It was uncomfortable.
Let me tell you how on time I was. I stepped outside my house and I looked down for one last glance at my outfit, and my whole right leg was ashy in a bitch. I had to turn around and go back in the house. I took all my rings off, put them on the bed, got my oil, and oiled up my good leg. And then I grabbed my purse and everything and walked out the house. And I was halfway here, and I was like, okay, I got my earrings, my necklace, my rings. Oh, fuck. Well, I can't show off my hands. My polish is janky. I ain't got no rings on. Fuck me. And then I get here. So I start to turn around. I be serious about my rings. But I was like, I ain't gonna be holding no mic. So, I don't need the ring. I'm not really gonna see my hands. I don't have to turn around. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna keep going because I'm only 5 minutes late, which is actually on time for me because usually I'm like getting here at the end of shit. I'm like walking in, like at the open mics, I walk in and they be like, you up next. Like that's happened several
That's strategic though, because
pretty much.
Get out.
I mean, all the comedians ain't funny. I'm just gonna be honest.
Right.
Fuck the comedians that seem to think that they funny and keep showing up to the open mics doing the same goddamn jokes every week. I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it.
I don't feel like I can plan it. Like I don't know how they plan it.
That's too damn bad.
Like if y'all were to come to the open mics, like just for a week, you will see like some of the same people that do. Like,
it's the same jokes
like
over and over.
Yes, and don't get me wrong. It's not that they're always bad jokes. It's just that they're funny the first time you hear them.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe the second time. The third time you're almost reciting it, and then any time after that, it's like you wrote the joke your goddamn self.
So are you just like, do you just feed off the crowd? Like that's your?
Oh, I'll be on bullshit.
Yeah, that's kind of how I would be too.
Like I do. Like I've put together all of my sets, and I mean I have people that have been in and out of my life or whatever as far as comedy and giving me advice and stuff. And one of the best pieces of advice that I got was that you need to have a set. And I didn't have one. I was just random. I was just, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I'm just going to get up here and whatever comes up, comes out. And if it's good, it's good. If it's not, fuck it, it's open mic.
Right.
And
no expectations.
But so like they were like, you gotta write jokes. Well, I'm a good writer, but not no good joke writer. Well, I had a 3-page goddamn essay going, and that was one fucking joke. Like this is not working. So what worked for me was just being myself. And I get on the stage, and I have my kids go with me just about everywhere, like all the open mics. And if not, I got a friend. That he also does comedy, so he'll show up. I always have somebody record me.
Okay.
Like, and I like it live recording with myself because my outfits be popping, whatever. That's content for me. But what I do is I watch my sets after the fact, and then I pull out jokes that I told that were good. Like, oh, that's heat. Oh, that's a hitter. Like
She's watching game film.
I put my sets together that way. So, like, when you hear me repeat a joke, 9 times out of 10, the first time I said that, it wasn't planned.
Yeah.
It just came up like that, and it was like,
okay,
I like that, don't you?
I can use that again.
Yeah. So do you like plan stories too? Like do you tell stories? Like do you have?
I think all my jokes are stories.
Just stories, yeah.
Like, pretty much. Like I got one. I had to actually title the jokes because they were just stories. So I got one. Everybody now refers to it as the hard R joke.
Oh Lord.
Oh.
And y'all want to hear it?
Go right. I need to hear this.
Right.
I need to hear this.
So, wait, first of all, we got a white person in the room. Do you know what the hard R is?
You trust me, you know.
I mean, I think I know what you're talking about.
No, trust me, you know.
I know.
I know.
I found out.
I'm just going to hear your joke.
So a couple years ago, I was working for agencies as a nursing assistant, and we were working contracts. So I was at a place, and this white boy came through there on contract too. And another place was reaching out to me about contracting with them. So we were talking about it, and he was like, you don't want to go there. I was like, why not? He was like, just
trust me.
My friend worked out there, and he's black.
He whispered.
I don't really know why white people always got to whisper it when it's black people, but like, bitch, we know. I look in the mirror all the time, I'm pretty sure. And so I was like, okay, so what they got to do with it? He was like, man, they was disrespectful to him. Like, they were calling him names and stuff, stuff like the hard R. And he just kept talking. But I was in my mind like, what the fuck is the hard R? Like, what would offend me so bad that I wouldn't take this $25 an hour contract that starts with not just the R, but a hard R? So I started thinking of words that started with what I thought would be a hard R.
Yeah.
Like a rolling R, like rigor mortis. That's not it.
That ain't it.
Nope.
Rigatoni. That wouldn't upset me either. Retarded. I've been called retarded plenty of times. So finally, I was like, "What the fuck is the hard R?" And he was shocked. He was like, "You never heard of? You don't know what the hard R is?"
He said you never heard of it.
The hard R? And I was like, "No, nigga." He was like, "That word right there." I was like, "Nigga."
there's no R.
What are you talking about, nigga? Nigga. Oh. I was like, "Oh, you motherfuckers think y'all slick. Ain't this a bitch? You just been inconspicuously calling me a nigger. Because if you refer to me as the hard R, I wouldn't know what the fuck you was talking about. Hell, we might be dancing together. Yeah, get it hard R. Hard R. Be like, yeah, hard W. Like,
Hard W. Hard W doesn't hit. It's not.
But if you're calling me a hard R, I got to come up with something on the fly.
Did people call you that before you knew what it was?
No, thank God I don't remember any times because I would have been looking for them.
Yeah.
Like, you raggedy bitch.
Right.
Hard W.
Hard W, raggedy ass bitch.
Raggedy ass bitch.
It's a hard R for you raggedy runt. Roofy looking bitch.
Roofy looking.
What does a roofie look like?
Story though, like, and when I told the story,
but bless his soul for helping you.
Yeah, so he put me on. And what's crazy is like when I tell the joke, like I usually do it just like that, and I'll ask the audience, like, because it's a lot of white people all the time. So I'd be like, something, and whatever leads me to it, and be like, let me chill for y'all start referring to me as the hard R. And then they'll bust out laughing, like, oh, so y'all know what the hard R is, huh? Raggedy bitches. Let me tell y'all how I found out about the hard R. And then I go into the story. So, like, a lot of my jokes are pretty much stories, right? And some of it is embellished, you know, just to get so funny. But a lot of it is just fucking funny. Like, it's just shit that really happened, like in real life. Yesterday, was it yesterday? No, Wednesday. We went to Columbus. We went to the Attic Comedy Club, and on the way there, we got pulled over. It was me and my comedian friend, J. Mike. We get pulled over, and the cop, for whatever reason, goes to the passenger side of the car where he was sitting. I was driving. I was kind of confused, like, what's going on? Why are they going to your side?
Yeah.
So we rolled the window down, and I damn near jumped in J. Mike's lap because, like, what are you?
What's going on here?
Like, I have my license.
Like, the insurance is right here.
So, like, he was cool about it or whatever. He went through all his little, you know, talks or whatever. I was doing 71 and a 55. And I was like, really? I didn't realize I was going that fast. But that's okay, whatever, because I'm a speed demon. So, you know, I take accountability. It is what it is. But as he was talking about, you know, his process or whatever, he asked for my phone number. See y'all faces? I was the same way. Like, my number. I said, oh, you want my phone number?
She said it's been 6 months.
He still gave me a ticket.
Damn. Did you give him your phone number?
I did. And then
really?
Afterwards, he said, 71 is just a little too fast to be going into 55. So I'm going to have to write you a citation. But I'll do you a favor. Have you gotten any other tickets in the last 12 months? You raggedy bitch.
Did he call you?
No, he ain't called me yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm still holding out hope because I showed the fuck.
Was he cute though? Like, was he sexy?
Hell no, he was a white.
A hard W.
Hard W. Raggedy ass hard W.
He was a white.
He was a hard P.
Hard pass.
That wasn't the hard P I was thinking, but
if I thought I would get out that ticket, I probably would have got on my knees.
But you don't do that.
But you don't do that.
I would have came out of retirement.
Maybe you should offer.
That bitch about $200. We was in the lower peninsula of Sandusky.
Oh.
It wasn't a black insight.
There's peninsulas of Sandusky?
It was just me and him. And his cousin in the back.
Basically.
Yeah, that's why we got pulled the fuck over. If I was going in the regular speed of traffic, I know I was because the car in front of me slowed down and pulled over to the side, and I had to go around them. Like, what is going on? Like, it's not like I just, was in the other lane just passing people up.
Yeah.
And when they pulled over, I went around them, and then that's when I saw the cop. This motherfucker gonna get to my window and say, I thought you were on the run. I thought you were running from me.
Running?
He was trying to trump me up on more charges.
No.
Damn, he was trying to get you for what? Eluding the police?
And then he said, let me get your phone number.
Why would you think I was running? I didn't even see you.
You were hiding.
Sir, we just came from Cedar Point. Leave
Right.
And then he starts telling me how the upper peninsula, the upper Sandusky is really lower Sandusky, but they call it upper Sandusky.
Oh, you were in you're not by Cedar Point. You were like by,
Yeah, we was on our way to Columbus.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's, I was like, there's no Cedar Point there.
Every time I hear Sandusky, I just think Cedar Point.
Because it makes no sense. There's a whole
Upper,
reason. It has to do with the
Cedar
river.
Point is north of upper Sandusky.
It is because upper Sandusky is where the river starts or ends. I don't know. My son told me this once because I didn't understand. Something to do with the river.
I don't know. That's why I said the upper lower peninsula.
Yeah,
Because I don't know where. And I had to ask him, I was like, where are we?
Look, I don't know where we are.
That just sounds like some bougie ass shit. I'm in the Upper Peninsula.
You should have been like, I wasn't running, but I was in fear for my safety because.
Have y'all ever heard of UP?
Yeah, the UP of like Michigan.
Yeah.
What is it the Upper Peninsula?
Yeah. She said, I have a mitten.
It's the
No,
tip.
for real. Right here. It's the tip.
Just the tip.
Oh.
Yeah, because Port Huron is like right here.
She knows.
You know, yeah, because I drive there. You know what I'm saying?
She said,
Oh, you be going over the bridge?
I haven't been.
that bridge is scary as.
But that is definitely on my.
No, it's not.
Was a
Not
treat
mine.
At one of my show, I hosted a show in Monroe, Michigan, a couple weeks ago.
At Brain Jerk.
Yes, at Brain Jerk. And it was a chick there, and she sat right up front too. And I don't know what possessed her to do that at a comedy show because she had a very, very crackable face.
So if you have a crackable face, don't sit in the front.
Good material.
Don't do it, baby.
But she said she was from the UP, and we didn't know what the fuck that was. From the UP.
Right.
So I'm talking shit, and I'm like, so under the partition, whatever it was I said, and somebody was like, Uper. And I was like,
Oh, yeah, you're a Uper.
I was like, not y'all giving this shit nicknames for real. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And so she was like, we call you guys trolls. I was like,
You're under
trolls?
the bridge.
Yeah. She was like,
I've never heard of that one
she said,
before.
because you got to go over the bridge to get to UP, and
That makes
you
sense.
guys live under the bridge, so we refer to you as
So she thinks everybody underneath the bridge in Michigan is a troll.
trolls. That's what they refer to.
That's some
people under the
disrespectful
bridge.
So all the way down to Florida?
I fucked her up. I said, this bitch is racist. She just called me the hard on.
How'd she feel about that?
She was weak. She was a good sport about it. Because
Yeah.
like just about all the comedians roasted her. Like,
Yeah.
even at that point, I was like, that shirt you got on, that gives UP. I just know that's what they wear.
That's in the uppers. Upers.
That's a Upert
That's
shirt.
a Uber shirt for sure. Wow.
But yeah, for the most part, people be real cool at the comedy shows. Every now and then, somebody get a case of the ass or whatever. Like, bitch, this ain't about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had your 1 second of fame. You could have went along with it and it would have lasted longer. But now,
Dang it, man.
Yeah.
it looks stupid. Like, you showed up to a comedy show to get mad. What an oxymoron.
Right. I hate that. You know what? F all the people that go to comedy shows and get mad when they get roasted. It makes me so mad.
Especially when you sit in the front.
Because
In the front.
I don't care where you sit. If you walk into that comedy show, you deserve it.
You better be like Rosa Parks and sit your ass in the back.
Okay.
Yes.
Or just
I
don't
said it
even
for
bother
one
coming.
time.
Well, you know what? Yes, please come. As a matter of fact, I would love for everybody to come show up, buy a ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you don't stay the whole show, ain't no refund.
No.
Well,
Just
there's
buy
that.
the ticket.
Just buy the
yeah,
ticket.
you come there and get mad if you want to.
Yeah, and then leave. That's fine because you
But
have
you're going to
money.
be real mad because you didn't pay the money too.
That's weird. It's like showing up to a funeral and being mad because somebody in the casket.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. You really died?
Yeah.
Like
This is not what I signed up for.
You just gonna leave me here?
Y'all ain't tell me it was going to be a body.
You
Right.
raggedy shit.
Right.
I
You
thought
didn't
this
tell
was,
me it was gonna be all this.
I thought it was going to be a memorial. I didn't know he was going to be in the casket.
I
Right.
thought you really did.
I thought he was getting cremated. I did really.
So disappointing.
Hurt.
It's the hard rigor mortis of that casket.
Ooh.
In the back talking shit like, I wish this pastor heard to fuck up because they ain't tell me there's going to be no body up in here. I don't even do bodies for real. Like, I got
For
to
real.
go.
And that motherfucker look like he blinking for real.
Right. That's why I don't go up to the body.
It ain't even a dead body.
You won't
They
catch
got a
me at the
decoy
body.
up
Shit, if
there.
they would have told me this, I would have just came to the repast. Like,
Okay.
Right.
I could have did this on live.
That's all I do is go to the repast. I don't go anywhere. I will be at the repast. That's what the food is.
Live stream.
Right.
Like y'all ain't pay that extra.
Listen.
You some up in my living room.
No. Right.
You done had me get flued out for a body for real?
Y'all gonna get this online.
The audacity.
Granny really
Yeah.
died?
Okay, this has been on Facebook at this point.
Y'all really gave Granny a funeral and she in a casket? That shit.
That is not what I signed up for.
And y'all put her a good wig on. Y'all know y'all wrong for that.
You know what I'm saying? Damn.
No, she ain't lay down in that wig ever.
That's crazy.
Because they wanted the good thing for themselves.
So what she buy this?
That's a nice wig.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm going to become a tree.
Just came from Amazon yesterday.
Sometimes you got to order the special
Speaking of
casket
wigs,
wig.
my grandmother got her a couple of wigs, and she had one on for her birthday. And I kid you not, if I would have known any better, I thought my grandma was the tender age of 75. She just turned 97.
Ooh.
Look at you, grandma, with your bayang.
So bad.
You know, she asked me,
What?
she said, how you get your hair to stand up on your head like that? It's a bitch. I said, it just do. I have to get it to lay down.
Granny said stiff wear.
Okay.
Like, you the one was mixed with them white folks, not me.
Poor Granny just wants her hair to stand up.
Okay.
You better get her that wig.
Well, she ain't got but a snap of it left. You leave, let that do whatever it's going to do.
Let it go.
Just let it go. Oh, damn. Akira, you got any FYI?
I forgot we were even FYFing.
Listen,
I know.
They just went into fuck the bodies in the casket.
No, we don't do that. It's not.
No.
We don't say it like that.
Okay. I should have a fun.
We don't say that. Not here. We're gonna have to censor that. That's why we go to F. That's why we say F all the.
Get that on the shirt.
Forgive all the bodies. Forgive all the bodies. Forgive all the bodies in the casket.
I mean, we talking about all the mad people who mad at his body.
Oh my God. Who died? Don't worry about it.
Somebody sitting up in the casket.
That was such a sit up in the casket face too.
He said, fuck me.
Yes, that is the sit up. So I thought we were just forgiving.
What?
I ain't even did shit. You said fuck me.
I already been there. You can't fuck me no more. You catch a charge for that, okay?
Big charge.
Go to jail.
Today.
Call your upper Sandusky cop. He's got you. All right. Ooh, I can't breathe.
Okay.
Akira, are you effing anything or anybody?
Oh man, for all the people that don't think weed is good for them, because I help over 1,000 people almost every month, and they literally come back. Like, I have customers that get off of pills. I have customers that get off. I have people that did crack. I said, y'all did crack back in the day? They
With the
said,
whole
yeah.
pipe?
The whole pipe. They said I stopped doing it.
Do you show them the little weed dab things that look like a crack pipe?
I do.
Yeah,
I
because
do,
it's
but
like
I don't do that.
See, I can't do that. That's too close
That's
to
two crack pipe.
But I'm saying if you're somebody who's like trying to like wean off the crack pipe, that's not bad.
Yeah,
And
no,
they was doing dab. I had never heard of it.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know what the fuck was going on, but all my mother
Did they have the torch and said,
no,
It looks like a crack
all
pipe.
my fucking silverware kept getting burnt the fuck up on the tip. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like, why the fuck is all my knives?
I'm sorry, I missed who was smoking crack?
Anything with a sharp point was burnt the fuck up.
Oh.
And I was like, what the fuck is this?
Well, girl,
What
maybe
is
it really
going
was
on?
doing crack.
no, for real. Because
Somebody was doing crack.
I mean, like the dab and on the little wax paper and all this shit and all this.
Oh, so he
like,
was
if
doing
you
it
gotta
the
go through
ghetto
all
way.
of them measures. That's crack.
No, I feel like it's crack because you just described the whole crack experience.
So maybe
That was not weed.
Well, maybe he wanted the crack experience without the crack.
That's what I'm saying. Like maybe they needed that crack
that
experience.
feeling.
Yeah, like it's like a crack pipe,
But a
it's
dab
weed.
is not crack.
No, it's weed.
Yeah.
crack.
But
So
the whole
if it's
process.
It's like when somebody quits smoking cigarettes and they vape.
Yeah.
That is fiend behavior.
It is.
Okay? I don't care if you really seriously doing that on a regular, like that's fiend behavior.
What,
Yeah.
crack?
No, weed.
Like dab.
If you're doing the whole cooking of the dab.
Yeah, she's not saying dab itself, just the whole process.
The whole process.
So I will say there are different processes because what he was doing, I don't know what the fuck that was.
That sounds like crack.
A lot, baby.
That's crack.
Like no, that's real life crack. I don't know what he was.
Heroin? Was he cooking heroin? Because you cook it the same way.
I don't know. I call it all crackheadism.
Yeah, heroin, crack.
The same umbrella. It is all fiend behavior.
Yeah.
You got to be roasting and frying and
Don't nobody got time for all of that.
You gotta light a fire and just
like you ain't getting no grinder and just twist
right.
Stuff that shit out, roll it in the motherfucker.
So I will say with a lot of people that do dabs, they do dabs because they don't want to smell like weed. So that's another way to.
So dabs don't smell like weed.
So a lot of people take edibles and have like a really
want
bad.
To smell like burnt silverware.
Yes. Much more preferred.
No, they have machines for that.
I think I don't even know who you're talking about.
Somebody who smells like burnt
Somebody smells like burnt. I have missed that part.
Crack over there. That ain't no damn weed.
Whoever this is, I think you might need to check
it.
it.
You need to go buy you a unicorn, baby. You need to go buy you a Dr. Dabber. You need to go
I don't know what that is, but it's not silverware and a crack pipe.
You need to go to Mint Cannabis and get your life in order.
And probably maybe rehab. I don't know.
Do that
like
first.
I feel like rehab. No.
Yeah.
Were there? Did you find needles? Were there needles?
Did I find what?
Did you find any needles? I feel like
no,
okay, good.
No needles.
So it's probably just crack.
That is crazy. I never heard.
I never smelled the burnt plastic though. Just
okay.
All my silverware was burnt the fuck up.
Wow.
Did you at least get new silverware?
I did. I had to. We couldn't eat off that shit.
No. But did you make them buy it? Because
you ever try to eat off a fork that's like melted?
I've never eaten off a crack fork.
Instead of having 4 little picks, now you got 2.
Not really on my.
The damn fork look like this.
It's missing 2 parts.
You can't stab the shit because it's like.
They're like, fuck this. I'm just gonna go to another fork.
Throwing up cowabunga.
Oh, I could not breathe.
Shit. I found a nice set at the thrift store.
That's good. You said don't cook your crack on my.
That was crack.
That was not a death.
Yeah. Shortly after that, I found out about the moon rock, and I was like, okay, what the fuck is this? So it's just the highest of the high. Well, I don't think I got it.
Is the moon rock the highest of the high?
Honestly.
Probably not now. This was like 10 years ago.
But I mean, they did have it. You could add it to the thing.
Moon rock. They have moon rock, and then they had like snow cap. So that's going to be covered.
That sounds like cocaine.
And it looks like cocaine.
Exactly.
What is happening?
It looks. I know for real.
This is why I just want regular weed.
Whatever happened to that?
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I say. Like a lot of people get like the frosted bud with the white stuff on it. I'm like, it smells great. But do you think I want to smoke that? No,
because I think it's cocaine.
I'm dusting the shit.
They Cocoa Puffs.
I got my gloves on. I'm trying to wear it up. I see the powder. I'm like,
you're like, I don't want to OD. I don't. This feels fentanyl-y.
You can put some lemon pepper dust on my damn weed.
You don't need to season your weed. It's already seasoned enough.
It's already seasoned.
You don't need to sprinkle some cocaine on the top. No fentanyl.
Do not put.
You need to cook it over a fucking fire. just
lemon pepper stuff.
Yeah, no, you don't need all that. You don't need that. You just need.
I only like Lowry's on my weed.
Okay,
right.
That's all I need.
I'm okay with that.
Don't forget the Lowry's.
It's less cocaine-like.
I don't need no sauce. I just want my weed.
Just give me weed.
Naked. You like naked wings. Naked weed.
Naked weed. Leave it alone.
Yes.
Preferably an indica. I like to be indica.
In the couch, baby.
Yeah, chilling.
I like to be so goddamn low. I used to Uber, right? And this,
like drive Uber or just ride in them?
I might gotta add this to my set. Now that I think about it, I used to Uber, and I started noticing that people was using Uber for illicit things. But one day I picked up this duo of bitches at a motel, and they was going to Dunkin' Donuts, but it was like 4 a.m.
Dunkin' Donuts?
I didn't know Dunkin' Donuts was 2.
I'm about to say Dunkin' don't open until about 6.
But I was like, maybe they having like some little office meeting or something. You know, I don't know. I was just, thinking to myself.
I'm just here driving.
I said, why y'all going to Dunkin' Donuts if y'all mind me asking? Are they even open? They said, oh no, we going to the apartments behind there. But if we give you that address, the GPS won't take you directly there. So if we do Dunkin' Donuts, then you just pull back. Okay, cool, I got it. So when we get there, that's when I realized shit is weird. Because one bitch got out the car. It was November. The bitch had on flip-flops and she was wrapped up in a blanket.
Oh.
And some strange man came and opened up the door.
I need to know.
Well, before This side or that side? Hard R or hard W?
Hard W.
Oh, makes sense.
All right.
Both of them.
I feel isolated in my white girlness right now.
It was a harder W that came to the door later.
Okay,
And
so
the
there's
other bitch stayed in the back. But I heard them talk about, she was like, I had left my keys. I just got to get my keys. Okay, cool, whatever. But I heard them back there when I pulled up. I was like, all right, we here. Because ain't nobody make no moves.
get the fuck out.
In the rear view, they talk about money and shit. So I'm in my mind thinking like, what the fuck you need money for? You got to pay them motherfucker get your keys back? Is they holding them for ransom? What going on? When I see this bitch get out the car wrapped up in the blanket and the dude poke his head out and then she come in, I was like, oh, hell no. In the rear view mirror, and the bitch in my back seat was in a nod so goddamn tough I wanted to call 911. That bitch damn near licked her own pussy the way she was. She kept sinking lower and lower and lower to the point where she disappeared from my rear view mirror. I was like, oh hell no, I'd never seen a nod in real life, only on Netflix.
Yeah.
But it was some unbelievable shit. Like she was in a deep ass coma, but she was sitting straight the fuck up and she just kept going down like that. Like she wasn't like just leaning like
she was
like,
stricken.
She broke her back. I'm telling you, she had scoliosis by the time that bitch got back to the car. And the other bitch wasn't in there no more than like maybe 5 minutes, if that. And then she popped right back out. And I ain't hear no keys jingling or nothing.
No.
I got a ticket that night getting them bitches back across town. Cause bitch, what the fuck you got in my car?
Right.
What do you got in my car? And then a few weeks later, I picked this dude up and he was offering me $500 a week to be his transportation. He can make his sales. $500 a week? Do you know how much bail money is?
Right.
What the fuck I'm finna do with $500 a week if I get pulled over? And what I realized, which is why I stopped doing it, and people who are still doing it should be mindful and careful.
Mm-hmm.
When you get pulled over and they have everybody get out of your car, the police ask you, who is this car registered to?
Yeah.
The very minute that you say me, you have just taken responsibility for that car and everything in it.
Yeah.
Well, if you got passengers in your car, they don't know you. They don't give a fuck about you. And they on drugs. Their whole motive, their whole destination is to get high.
Yeah.
They emptying the fuck out their pockets in your shit. They hiding whatever they can hide, whatever. Now, if you got to get searched, police you take responsibility for everything in this car. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
It's my car.
Yeah.
Now your ass locked up for some shit you ain't never even seen in real life.
Mm-hmm.
How you explaining that?
You're not.
Yeah.
I cut that shit short and I started getting pulled over. I got pulled over like 6 times in a month.
Wow.
I had to hire a lawyer. Like, oh, absolutely not. I would not be paying them. I would not fuck my license up like this. And I was working every time. Every time I got pulled over, I had passengers in the car. The last time I had a black man in my backseat, they went and asked him for his license or his ID and shit. Never had they messed with any of my passengers before. The one time I had a black man in my car, they asked him for his ID. Oh, that burnt me up. I was so pissed. I hired a lawyer. I paid $600. And the lawyer was like, you sure? It'd be cheaper to just pay the tickets. No, it's the principle.
Yes.
You gotta understand. They're not about to fuck me.
Was
like
that around here?
Yeah.
What town?
I got a ticket in Toledo on Detroit Avenue. I got one in Swanton. I got one.
Was that the Swanton one? Because it feels Swanton-y.
The Swanton one, I had 4 white men in my car. I was on my way to drop them off in Delta somewhere. And I had to pee. And it was like, it's a gas station right up there. So I probably was speeding. But it was a turning lane right before I got to the gas station. So I slow down, I turn into the gas station. I get out the car, I go in the bathroom, I pee. I come out the bathroom, I come back to my car, I ask the passengers, do y'all mind if I buy me some snacks while I'm here? It's like, we ain't no rush, go ahead. I gather my money, go back in the store, stand in line. There's 4 people ahead of me. I wait, I buy my shit, I come back out. My passenger's like, what's going on at Speedway? It's like 4 a.m. I'm like, I don't know, it's a party in this motherfucker. Hell, the police even here. It was like, really? They turned around. I was like, yeah, they're right there at the pump. I get in the car, I proceed to pull off. The police start pulling off from the pump behind me. I never pulled out the driveway. You got me fucked up. I am black
in
out here.
Yeah.
And it's dark than a bitch. And I noticed the energy when I walked into the gas station. They was in there kicking it. Like they was. And when I walked in, I was so hell bent on getting to the bathroom, I didn't pay it any attention. In hindsight, when I thought about it, like somebody called the police because some black motherfucker just walked in at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I didn't just actually patronize this business.
Right.
And so when I saw the cop, I was like, is he following me? Because like I was going slow as hell. I wasn't in no rush for real. He could have went around. So I just stopped right there in the parking lot. And when he came up to my car, he said, well, you were speeding. Nigga, when?
In the parking lot of the Speedway?
It had to be in the parking lot. Talking about back there by Key Bank. I don't even know where the fuck Key Bank is at.
How you even see me?
If you saw me speeding way back
Why
there,
did you wait?
Like, why'd you
Why'd you
because
wait?
even if I was going so fast, I was going past you, I would have seen you when you turned your lights on and was in pursuit of me. You never pursued me.
No.
You pulled up here after I was already in the gas station. You didn't catch me in the act of speeding.
Matter of fact, you let me buy snacks.
Right. And go to the bathroom.
And go to the bathroom.
I used the bathroom, came out, went back in, bought snacks, came back out. I've been at the gas station for 10 minutes. Tell me when I was speeding.
Yeah.
Show me when I was speeding. I said, is this because I'm black? I love fucking white people up with that one.
What'd he say?
His eyes got big as 2 50-cent pieces.
No, of course not. Of course it's not because you're. That's exactly what he said.
Oh, so you're just doing your job. Right.
Yeah. They're assholes there.
Yeah. You know, and fuck all the racists.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
I just want to know where you were when that situation happened with your passenger in the backseat. With the black man in the backseat. Yeah, where were you at there?
In Toledo on Detroit Avenue.
Oh, that was on Detroit.
And that was weird.
Sounds like a real Perrysburg, Sylvania thing to happen.
Apparently, a power line had fell and was like in the middle of I was coming down Sneed and they had Detroit blocked off or whatever it was. But yeah. And so apparently a power line had fell. Now I was coming down Detroit. I mean, Door, and I was crossing Detroit. They had to, whatever the fuck it was. I don't got no sense of direction. Y'all know.
I know where you were. I know exactly where you were.
When I got to that intersection, it was a cop car right there in my path, but they weren't blocking the entire road.
Yeah.
So I just went around them and kept going. As soon as I went around them, they started blaring their horns. I ain't never heard no cop horns, so I was confused as fuck. What the fuck
horns?
is that? And I was still driving, and then I seen their lights. So I pull over, and the first thing as soon as I roll my window down, what the fuck are you doing? Why would you speed past us like that? I'm like, hold the fuck on. How I'm speeding and you walked up to my goddamn car and it ain't parked yet. You got me fucked up. Like, what do you mean speeding? And the other cop went around to the passenger side, to my passenger that was in the back seat, and asked him for his ID before they even asked me for mine.
Wow.
I was so confused. Like, why? Why are y'all questioning him? I'm the one driving it. What exactly are you pulling me over for? They said we had the road blocked off.
You're like, well, there was that part. My bad.
They said, yeah, we need to meet our quota.
Around y'all if y'all had the road blocked off. And so finally, after shit kind of calmed down, I asked him, I said, why exactly do y'all have the road blocked off, if you don't mind me asking? Because I don't see no issue.
Right.
And that's when they told me a power line had fallen and it was a live wire. Where is it? Oh, well, they've already cleaned it up, but we still have it.
So why the fuck are you?
He's like, I'm going to sit right here until my shift is over.
Why the fuck are you still in the middle of the road?
So he wrote, I forget what the ticket was. I don't think it was impeding traffic. It was
driving while black.
Interfering in police.
How much is that ticket?
Some weird shit.
Hell of a lot of money, clearly.
Right.
I was cool. And then somebody told me that they was like, they might have marked your car. It's like, what does that mean?
No.
And they were like, some type of fluorescent light that they put on somewhere on your car.
Oh.
And or they log your VIN number for your car, your license plate. So whenever you pass a cop, if they catch your VIN or catch your license plate, they run it, they just pull you over.
I'm going to watch my shit now from now on. If I get pulled over, I'm scrubbing that.
I got the fuck out of Uber and Lyft so goddamn.
Yeah.
quick.
I DoorDash, so that was a lot easier. No people. I just food and
I
front
tried
porches.
that, but a bitch had me fucked up one day. This bitch had me bring her goddamn food to the 4th fucking floor.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And then didn't want to open the goddamn door.
Nope.
When I got up in there, her apartment was so goddamn nasty, you could smell the dirty diapers.
I have some. I've had lots of good stories from DoorDash, and there's been some good ones.
I just don't got time for all that hopping in and out my car because you work up an appetite and I've been ate your goddamn food.
You know what though? People give you a lot. I mean, DoorDash. I never was hungry. I always got free food because I did it late at night. I would do it like real late. They'd be like, "Oh, we're closing. You want this?" Yes, I want that. I want all of it. You want that McFlurry? Yeah, I do.
I used to Uber on them at night, usually after midnight, and then on the weekends. Like, that's when I would make the most money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God! But I had somebody throw up in my car once.
Nope.
Ooh.
Did you charge them like the $300 that you can?
Oh, it was only $150 at that time.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was pissed because when I looked into how much it cost to detail your car, it was $150. I was outside with my vacuum cleaner and an industrial fucking extension cord. Like, I would detail this bitch myself. If you need an extractor, I can extract it. I pour enough goddamn pine salt in this.
See, that's nice of you because
extract.
this would have been me. Get your drunk ass in my backseat and clean that shit up.
Oh, he was so goddamn drunk. I've never seen somebody vomit that much. I was like, what the fuck did he eat? Because I missed an exit on the expressway, and that's what fucked me up. If I didn't miss that exit, he would have been out of my car.
Yeah.
He started throwing up in the back seat, and I didn't realize it until I heard him cough, and I'm like, oh shit. So I was at a toll booth or whatever, and I had to pay the toll so I could turn around. And he opened up the door, and I had to sit there for like damn near 10 minutes while he still was up chucking. I was like, what?
No, thank you.
Why would you eat that much before you go drinking?
Yeah.
Do you know what doesn't throw up? McDonald's.
Because it doesn't digest.
Because it doesn't digest. I've never had fast food throw up in my car.
Yeah.
That's why I DoorDash.
We just had said I had a gun pulled on me doing DoorDash.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got offered for somebody to be my sugar daddy once. That was nice.
Wow, DoorDash?
But you know what though? He had all of the windows in the upper floor they were all boarded up. I didn't know which one was my castle though.
Oh, they said
I was real
in
confused.
Orlando.
He told me that I was just so beautiful. I should have
That's
never
very accurate.
in Orlando.
In Orlando, that sounds accurate.
They said they had a gun put on them during DoorDash.
Why in the world would you need to pull a gun on something? They're giving you food.
Especially in Orlando.
That's
Like,
what I
Orlando's
was
supposed to be
told you
chill.
should have done.
I'm like, yeah.
I'm leaving at the door, take a picture, go about my day.
Yeah.
I'm not.
They got them stand your ground laws, and everybody just
They don't care.
standing on the ground. That's all they doing.
That's
So,
insane.
you stood on the ground. I'm standing my ground.
Nobody should.
Well, then I'll stand my ass with your food.
It's DoorDash. Like I'm just gonna go take it to that parking lot and eat it myself because I don't need to deal with
Like
your guns.
imagine being
You know what? Actually, DoorDash canceled this order.
I got shot because I showed up 5 minutes late with a DoorDash order.
Lifestyle.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like you mad because the restaurant took their time with your food? It ain't my fault.
Oh, I got cussed out a lot for that.
Oh my god!
But I would always communicate, over communicate. I'm like, I'm still waiting. I'm looking at it, and I actually got a lot bigger tips because I'd be like, I'm still here. They're really staring at me awkwardly, but I'm still here. Your food's coming, I promise. Then he usually give me big tips, but yeah.
Huh.
I never had a gun pulled on me. I did have a group of teenagers.
You said who said that?
Oh wow.
It said Akira should know I was in a white, the hard W neighborhood.
You can say white.
I guess.
No, I'm telling you that.
Akira figured out who it was.
Okay.
But here's the thing. Here's the
I'm
thing.
like, what?
Just like you said that when people whisper black, you don't have to say hard W anymore. You can just say white. Like it's okay to say I was in a white neighborhood.
We've been saying white.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, for me, it's just the way sometimes white people say the word black because she's black. Like it's the
They say
Yeah,
black.
like that little.
It's the way they say it. It's like black.
They say it with an attitude. So would you prefer the attitude or the whisper?
It's like
like a negative connotation.
It's like I know you're black,
but
yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I say the word black, but
like no.
But you know our black friends. It's just like just
say it.
Black. It's just the act. Like it's too long. Like they.
Okay, but maybe white people just talk like that.
No,
You say black.
You say
Black.
perfectly. See, you say it with no problem. Like I have a customer who comes in. He has a mixed up daughter. He's like, I don't want you to be offended or anything. Just fucking say it, like baby, like you are beautiful for a black woman. Like just say it. You don't have
there
to
are other
like.
races of people in the world besides you.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's offensive. It's offensive that you think that you have to hide how you feel about me being a different color from you.
Yeah.
Just say it.
Because
Just
the
say it.
fact
Don't
that
spray
you have to hide it means that you
Just-
are not comfortable with yourself.
Yes.
Like you don't respect yourself.
Ask the White Girl's going to come out for 5 seconds. No, this was not an Ask the White Girl question. It's been in retirement for a while. You know what I think it is? I think it's because growing up, there was a lot of different messages about what you can call people who are black. Should I call somebody African American? And then it was like, no, you can't do that because we're not all African. Okay, so then should we call you? No, but black's offensive. This is like growing up white. This is what we were told. So I don't know. Like, and a lot of black people just would get mad about African Americans. So no, call me black. So then if I said, hey, Ty's black. No. That's offensive. I like to be called African American. It's a lot of mixed messages.
Oh, it just sounds like the trans movement. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I don't.
Just don't call me colored and we good.
Well, or put an S on the end of
Don't call me a
the word
light
black
on
because I think that's offensive too.
It's when you say the blacks.
Yes. If you put a the and an S on the end.
Two people.
Oh, yeah.
Or them.
That's the one.
Or them
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah. But yeah, the blacks. Oh, that's
Yeah.
I like saying, but because I just give it right back because I refer to them as the whites.
The whites.
The whites.
Yeah.
I live amongst the whites.
Or sometimes I'm like, huh, look at the whites. They over there acting up.
Oh, shit.
Hey, you know what?
You know what's about to happen when the whites come out.
When the whites come out.
The whites come out with a hard W.
With a hard W. The whites.
The
whites.
It's the what?
It's the what?
The whites.
You gotta enunciate.
It's the whites.
I don't know what's happening right now.
I don't know either. We haven't gone 30 minutes past 33 minutes to be exact.
Hey.
Ooh, this has been a good show.
It was
I
good.
love this. No. But thank you, Akira, for coming out. Thank you, Miss DivaNae,
Yes,
for coming
thank
out.
you guys
We appreciate
both.
you guys. Thank y'all for participating in our this and that and our FYS
Yes.
and all of our Mud Talk shenanigans. And because of that, you guys have officially been Mud Talk certified. Thank you. Appreciate y'all for coming out. Next week will be episode 60. Man.
Next week.
Oh, next in 2 weeks.
I was
Sorry.
like, wait, what do you got me obligated to do?
Sorry. In 2 weeks. In 2 weeks.
Episode 60.
Episode 60. 60 episodes
That's a
that
lot
we've
of
been doing.
episodes.
A lot of episodes. And we've only canceled one time in the almost 5 years.
But
that
we
we've been doing.
rescheduled that one, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but for the most part, we've always been, pretty
We're
solid.
here.
We're here every other
Every other
Friday. But yeah, 60 episodes will be in
Just
2
not in the
weeks.
summer because we're outside.
Yes, we are outside all summer. You have to catch us outside. We might do some.
I'm sorry.
It's just like I thought of something. My calendar popped up.
June 14th, I'm actually having my own show at Jamaican Spice.
Oh, okay. Will there be some ass shaking
There
and
will
pussy popping?
absolutely be ass shaking. It will be on the patio of Jamaican Spice. A lot of people don't know they have a patio.
Good, I can bring my
knew
weed.
that.
Really nice. It will definitely be smoker friendly.
Okay.
And it will be, like I said, June 14th. That's a Saturday.
Wait, let me get my calendar.
Right.
Get my Google Calendar. Don't mind me. Keep going.
I'm not that fancy, so we won't do no tickets, but there will be a door fee. $10 at the door. And if you sneak your ass in and don't pay your 10 at this comedy show, you will be offended.
Yeah, okay.
She's gonna find you.
She's going to find you. So,
No, I did one for my birthday and it was dope.
okay.
It was lit. So they want me to do another one. I think that's exciting.
That's
Yes.
really dope.
Oh yeah, June 14th.
Booked and busy.
Booked and
Oh,
busy.
man.
Pull
And
up,
blessed.
pull up. And guess what? Well, and you pull up on us because next Saturday we'll be at City Hall
Yes.
for our live show.
I won't be there, but I'll be
Yes.
there in spirit.
Yep. Shay and I will be there. Last time we had a great time. It was so much fun.
I've
I'm
never
pretty-
been to City Hall.
Really?
Oh, you should go.
So that means you
Well,
gotta come out.
next
You gotta
You
weekend.
gotta come out next Saturday.
Okay.
Just bring your kids before 7. Well, your kids grown.
Well, my youngest 16, but
Oh,
I mean, 16
okay.
is
Should be
fine.
all
that's
right.
old enough.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
You're not bringing a baby
Not bringing
carrier
a baby carrier and
with
need a
some
high chair
headphones.
They
and
be
a
like,
tablet.
something to drink.
Right.
No.
They're gonna card you for that too. So no.
Most definitely. But yeah, we'll be there April 26th from 7 to 10. Our last show was a whole lot of fun. We did a lot of this or that. We did like some Family Feud style type things. It was a great time. We give out free drinks, free shots, and things like that. We'll have some Mud Talk
Do you
merch.
play the shot song? 'Cause I like that song.
No, I don't, but I probably should. Huh? I play by you.
Wait till I come. Wait till I come because you said that was what you play at white people clubs. The shots.
Oh, yeah, we
they
have-
love shots at white people
Yes.
clubs.
So we're trying to do a white people versus black people club mix.
Oh yeah, we have to wait till I come there. Not.
Yeah,
this-
not this
we'll
one.
do the
Yeah,
next
yeah,
one.
I have two playlists I can totally listen to.
And we're just gonna put them together.
Yeah, she's
do
got both of them.
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We'll be there for that, and you can catch me at City Hall anyway every Tuesday and Saturday. I'm there DJing from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Tuesday is a little bit more mellow because we don't need nobody twerking and shaking ass
Yeah, you
over
do.
tacos on the Tuesday.
You always need to shake ass over tacos.
I'm definitely shaking
You
on
should
it.
always shake ass
on
on
a
tacos.
Saturday. We turn that bitch up.
Toasted titties and tacos on Tuesday.
Nah, see,
With twerking.
Tuesdays we are mellow.
Twerking Taco Tuesday.
No,
You should
Tuesday is turn down Tuesday.
I think it should
Tone
be
down.
twerking Tuesday
Okay,
tacos.
well, you can do that.
Heard this
Somewhere.
Well, I can't do it at all, but
It's called drinking rum and Red Bull.
Yeah. So that's where we'll be at. But yeah, our next episode is episode 60, and then the season finale will be coming up May 23rd. And then we'll be doing some summer Mud Talk exclusives like we typically do, and then we'll be done.
Well, we have a nice little event on July 5th.
Oh yeah, we do. So July 5th, Lenny's and Mud Talk, we're teaming up for what's called Big Ass Game Day.
Yeah, we are.
We're gonna have big ass games. We're gonna have big ass food for all the big ass big backs.
I'm gonna bring my big ass there.
Yeah, and we're gonna bring our big asses there. But we're gonna have like life size, like Uno cards, space cards, dominoes, Connect Four, Jenga, Plinko, and a whole bunch of other.
You say life size? Like I have to move my Uno card as big as my body?
Yes.
I'm not in shape for that. I gotta get in better shape.
Yeah. So big ass game day. We're gonna have big ass food for all the big ass big backs, and we can't forget big ass drinks. You know, ladies love to pour them big ass drinks. So shout out to them. Yeah. So pull your big ass up.
We got a lot of big ass things happening. So July 5th.
July 5th. Put it in your calendars. We'll be there. It's free. So ain't no tickets being sold. Just don't come into our shit acting up.
And don't bring your kids.
Don't bring your kids. Yeah. Don't bring your big ass.
It's not child Uno.
Your kids.
Yes. Okay. The theme this summer, all summer, is fuck them kids. That's all summer.
FTK.
We only now during the school year, FTK is for the kids, but during the summertime, it's fuck them kids. Okay?
Yes.
Is it really?
It should be.
Yes. As an educator, you can say that.
We are for the kids.
Absolutely. Fuck them kids is a year-round thing.
It's depends on the space that you're in.
When you're at work, it's for the kids. When you're off work.
Yeah, I can only say fuck them kids after 3.
Get the fuck away from them.
Yeah, I can only say fuck them kids after 3. So, but I'm on spring break, so fuck them.
Well,
fuck them.
There you go.
Fuck them. Y'all heard what Bernie Mac said? The Players Club. Fuck them.
Wait, there's lots of C's. Fuck them.
Fuck them, yes. But yeah, pull up on us July 5th for that. Pull up next Saturday at City Hall from 7 to 10. And then tune in, of course, our next show. We probably just going to be shooting the shit.
Yeah.
Like we always do. And then May 23rd is the season finale. We have Rob Campbell, who's going to be in the building. He is the organizer for Gospel on the Green. They put it together every single year. And this year, they had to make it 2 nights because it was so big. They have Ty Tribbett is coming. They have Kiki Sheard. Oh my God! I want to say they have. I think Fred Hammond may be coming. Like there's so many dope people.
Just lots of gospel things.
Baby.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to go to that.
There's so many people that's coming.
After that.
She just wants to praise Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Praising
yeah,
Jesus.
it's going to be in August. It's 2 nights because it was just so big, and it goes down at the Lucas County Fairgrounds out in Maumee. So he's going to be.
And there's food trucks. I heard lots of food trucks.
Lots of food trucks, definitely. But you got to get your tickets though, because tickets are like going fast. Like, do not wait till last minute. So Mud Talk will be there for that. And hell, we damn near booked all next 25 season, 26 season too. Because we have the Black Gala that we're doing this year too.
Oh yeah.
We have the Black
Somebody's
Gala.
gonna let us go to a red carpet.
Yes, we're doing the Black Gala event.
I will be on my very best red
And
carpet
it's
behavior.
it's in October. I forget the date, but it's October of this
11th.
year. Is it 11?
I don't know. It's on my calendar.
It's something like that.
Let me pull up my Google Calendar.
She said up here lying.
Yeah.
It's on my camera.
But I think
No, it is. I think it's
October
October 11th. Wait.
October 11th will be there.
Black Gala red carpet event at October 11th.
Yeah, October 11th. So we'll be there as one of the podcast and media people that will be there. So that's super.
And I'm
dope.
going to ask you what you're wearing.
Is that what?
I'm going to ask people what they're wearing. Like, you know, like, what are you
want to
wearing?
be like Joan Rivers?
I don't know who the fuck that is, but yeah. Who's Joan Rivers?
She's dead.
I'm wearing city print.
But
No, I'd like to be alive and well.
what she used to do.
You're like, I'm wearing Timu.
She used to do the
That's exactly what I want.
Yeah.
I got the skirt from Amazon.
Yes.
I got these spandex shorts.
So tell me who you're wearing today.
That's what I want. I want Rainbow, Amazon, and Timu. That's what I want. That is what I'm looking for. Don't tell me it's like a
Sheen, Fashion Nova.
yes. That's what I want to hear.
Shoes from Shoe Dazzle. Don't
Yes, I want everyone to know.
Well, shit, with the way they keep raising these goddamn tariffs, we all gonna be shopping
We're all
at Walmart. Temu, Fashion Nova,
Dollar Tree.
Tree.
They sell clothes now.
Hi, baby.
No, they sell clothes now on the $5 aisle.
It's $1.25.
When they have a $3 to $5 aisle where
What,
you can get a full
At
outfit.
Dollar Tree.
Oh, Dollar Tree.
Yeah, no, I'm saying at Dollar Tree you can get a $5 outfit.
It ain't Dollar Tree no more, baby.
It's not. It's $1.25 to $5.
Plus tax.
It should be. It's got
At
to
this
be
point,
bought.
they need to just merge Dollar Tree and Five Below because at this point, it's 5 and beyond,
Yes.
5 above.
Yeah, what really pisses me off about that, and I just have this
Just
is
get the
F,
tariffs.
you know what? F the Dollar Tree that's $1.25 plus tax.
Yes.
Because if it was $1.25, I could get my
Why
dollar
am I
and my
paying
quarter.
$1.35?
But I can't. Now I got to get 3 or 4 pennies because of tax.
Yeah.
I can't. It
I hate
pisses
it.
me off.
Why am I paying $1.35 at the dollar store?
They need to
At the
just
Dollar Tree.
no.
Yes.
It's not.
The tree of dollars.
Okay.
They never said it was no change.
No.
2 things is $3.
And really, after you buy your items, it's like $5 because them quarters add up.
I seen a post on Facebook that said Dollar Tree need to just go and change their name to a few dollars.
Yeah, a few dollars. They should, and that would be amazing. I'm going to few dollars.
I'm going to a few dollars.
What are you wearing? Few dollars.
A few dollars.
I got a few dollars.
Few dollars.
You know, there's like Dollar Trees and Family Dollars like merged together. Like
Yeah.
that's like a real.
That's why Dollar
They
Tree
are.
has the $3 to $5
Well, they
aisle.
need to hurry up and merge them all because I
No. So Dollar Tree is actually getting ready to sell Family Dollar because they're not selling. But
Because all the
I
damn
just learned
Dollar
about-
Generals. done.
Yeah, because the nobody wants to buy $3 to $5 aisle
in
things
the dollar store.
in the dollar store. I
And
want to buy
actually
dollar
just-
things.
And we just talked about this because we talked about it in school because we do know news and shit or whatever. And so I did not know that Dollar Tree and Family Dollar were even together,
Mhm.
but they're planning on selling Family Dollar because Family Dollar
breaking up.
they're breaking up because
Yeah.
ain't bringing no money home. So now
Who's
Family
getting
Dollar,
Like a
custody
bad
of the kids?
relationship.
Family Dollar is trying to find people to buy them, or otherwise they're going to be shutting down.
Family Dollar's about
Oh
to be
well,
homeless.
well if they shut down, baby, I need to hurry up and go get my little laundry.
I just-
So,
Big Lots don't buy them.
Big Lots is coming back
Big
too. I
Lots
saw that
coming
Shut
today.
back.
up for real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they said they're reopening stores.
That
Yes.
is so silly.
I'm fine with that because I
You know why? Because they reached their quota.
yeah yeah they did.
They said, you know what? We hit the
I had
quota.
been to Big
We're
Lots
good.
about
Yeah.
4 years. I heard they was closing down. I bought all the goddamn furniture.
Hell yeah, they had the best
I got a
furniture.
love seat on my back porch for sale right now.
Did all that shit.
Miss
just put it in the open
Miss
back.
hyphen DivaNae, if you want to get that love seat, she's got you. It's been sitting back there for some months, but you're good.
Hit her up on her social.
She's got it.
I still got the plastic on. There ain't no way they got to it.
Oh, good.
So you might have to bomb it a little bit.
You're all right.
But you good.
It's still soft.
All
Oh
right,
my
man.
God.
Well, thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in. We're gonna wrap this up. I'm Big T,
I'm Miss Amy.
and you officially tapped in and tuned into the hottest podcast that brings you the latest in music, news, and fashion, and the only show that keeps our ears to the streets.
While you grind and shine.
Hey, we'll see y'all next time. Have a good night, y'all.